there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Wait, stop everything.
Everyone stop.
It's the Sam AV check. Sam, can you speak?
I can. This is me talking, and this is the sound of my voice.
Can everyone see and hear young Sam? I think I'm a little
Can
quiet.
you hear me?
How are we sounding compared to each other? How are we sounding compared to the twinkly little horns music in the background? Is there a good mix? Oh, I think you might be getting sound through my stream as well.
Yes, I am. Yep, need that. Right, I don't need to hear it. Just need
to see. Lovely.
To see.
Loud and clear. Lovely. French phonologist. Howdy, young Sam and old Tim. That is incorrect. We are both
incorrect.
Just so middle-aged. Like we're just
Middle
in that
of the
soft
road.
middle-aged men. So that makes
Oh
seems
boy.
good.
Yeah,
Sorry,
middle.
did I just remind you of the fact you're middle-aged and we're all middle-aged? We're just middle-aged.
Just the inevitability of, you know,
Oh,
the
of
heat
death
of the universe.
Oh yeah. That's on its way.
Death.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, Advisor Sam.
Sam Wormtongue, as we know him and we love him.
Sire.
Mr. Sam, your camera angle is quite
It
quite
is,
low. So let's get a little bit. Yeah, there he is.
Let's get a little bit more.
Let's get a bit more of that bonce, shall we? So welcome, chat. We're playing King of the Castle. After 2 episodes of building a tower, real
which
talk.
everyone loved. Everyone really liked that.
No, none of the feedback we got was concerned or angry, and don't you worry, we will be returning to it. But we're going to take a little break from that and play some King of the Castle, because it's been a while since we played it, and it was good fun. It's good storytelling fun. I've just realised I've left my phone in the other room, so I'm going to just pass you over to substitute teacher. What's your name when you're the substitute teacher?
Mr. Hargreaves.
Mr. Hargreaves. I thought it was like Mr. Scuttlebutt.
Oh yeah, Professor. What was it? Shitwig or something.
Professor
what the hell was
Shitwig.
it?
Yeah, so you can all spend some time with Professor Shitwig, and I'll be back in a moment.
Okay, everyone, settle down. Okay, that's fine. Everyone, settle down. Get out your textbooks. I'm just going to put a video on, and I'm going to go to sleep at the front of the class. Don't talk to me. Anyone who talks to me gets detention. Anyone who asks me questions, guess what? Detention. Anyone who don't throw paper balls, Glacier Bob. No throwing paper balls. Everyone just sit down. Put your heads down.
Why there's so many paper balls all over the classroom, Professor? I left for 5 seconds.
Why would talking get us detention? That sounds like detention talk.
Are those words? Detention for you.
Detention.
71's to Penguins. You loved building that tower so much. You super didn't get distracted trying to shoot each other. I did enjoy that. How far away do you have to be before the bullets stop having physics? That was fun.
Quite far was the answer.
Inkstone Danny has heated up soup on a military stove under his desk. Thank you, Inkstone Danny. Right. FGCKY has resubscribed with Prime. They've been subscribed for 39 months with the phrase peasants. And we've also got a personalised song for Criminal Ant with the message: uni work has been kicking my ass recently, so slightly concerning chaos would be nice. We can provide that. I'm just going to check Ko-fi as well. There is a message here from Femme Fatale, so content warning for the things that Femme Fatale likes to say. And they have donated with this message. Tomorrow you will have a hangnail. As you absently pick at it, it will begin to tear. The torn strip of skin will run down the length of your finger, unpeeling it until your flesh falls away to reveal the moist bone underneath. There is another hangnail on your other hand.
Jesus Christ.
That's bad stuff. That's bad stuff, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Thank you very much, Femme Fatale.
Didn't like that.
Didn't like it at all. Didn't like it at all. Ali Baxter, I'm on my 500th round of Solitaire. Rotom Time Machine. Wow, Ali Baxter. I actually know if that's it's just something.
It's not that hard to play 500 games of Solitaire.
No, you just got to have nothing on.
Yeah. I had Solitaire on my phone at one point when I was working in the warehouse, and I definitely got like into the low thousands.
Imagine if you had Balatro whilst you worked in the warehouse, Sam.
Oh my god.
The warehouse would have caught fire.
It would have burned down around me, and everyone been like, "Can you help put out this fire?" And I've been like, "Yeah, okay, just one more hand."
I've just got a new Joker, so I'm just gonna
try this out.
Karen, release the skeleton within. Criminal Ant. No, thank you, moist bone. No, thank you. Retrophonologist, I'm on my 500th game of solo Terraforming Mars. I've not played Terraforming Mars. I think I might like that kind of game.
Yeah, it's one of those resource management games, isn't it?
You hate those, Sam. You hate them.
I do. I get there's a specific type of that I like, but don't do very well at, which is where inevitably I get into a situation where like I've run out of something very important and don't know how to dig myself out of this.
Yes, there's a game called
trench
called Banished, in which you set up. Yeah,
same,
and that is
exactly
a
that.
fucking nightmare. There is such a narrow pathway of success in that game, and yeah, you don't realise you're fucked until so long after the thing that fucked you has happened. Even when everything goes wrong, you're like, what? When did I get this? When did this start to go? I don't know when this started to go wrong, and I don't know what I did wrong. And the whole game is just trying to work out what the hell you're supposed to do. Bit like Frostpunk. I really struggled with Frostpunk, and then I realised I just completely hadn't understood one of the mechanics, and then I started doing the mechanic, and then the game was fine. FBW, are we continuing the same dynasty from before? I think we're going to start a new one simply because I've forgotten everything about it, and I've forgotten how to play this game. So I think it would be nice to establish a new continuum, a new story, because all of the references would be there would be lots of references from before, but we wouldn't remember what they were. Apparently LVBLW does remember them before because they really wanted us to continue that. LV, do you remember the lore? Because if we've got an archivist, maybe we just continue the dynasty, and then you can explain to us when things come up.
What the hell is going on?
What the hell is going on?
I've just remembered something. I've just remembered something that's in the game. Hang on. I think there was an option to join somebody else's game as like a featured extra.
Yes, if you connect your Twitch account.
Yes.
Then when and I think that is what, because when I clicked on that, it was talking about, and now when you play with people, you will turn up.
So, new dynasty.
So LVBOW does watch the pods so much. Okay. We're giving up on the hot, not a pirate or Oried. What?
Yes, there was a lot of pirate
stuff,
wasn't there?
Is there a lot of pirate stuff?
Well, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't in here. Customization credits.
No, it's just on the main menu. There's
just
connected
on the menu.
as. Yeah. And I think that's just when you go on to. So I think you might also need to watch the stream, Sam, and then use the plugin, which should be running because I've got the plugin overlay run. So, you can FBW that you were gonna dock 3 ships in her western harbour. I have zero. No, and for this reason, FBLW, as much as it seems fun and you'd enjoy it, you are the only person who would understand or get these references. So I feel like we should establish new law for everyone to engage in.
Not exclusive law, inclusive law.
FBW, Erin voiced her as Jennifer Coolidge. Dock 3 ships in my western harbour. Oh, look at the 4th of July.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad. I can't do it at all.
Don't worry, Alfie. There will be new law, and it will be just as rancid. #RancidLaw. But we, because you just sound like Stitch. All characters are Stitch. They're just variations. So we need to do. If I do less of this, you look like the 4th of July. I can't do it without going a bit Gollumy. We need to do a song for Criminal Ant. So Criminal Ant wants. Somebody's plugged in their guitar.
That was on the wrong patch.
It was on the wrong patch.
I've got a new guitar.
Oh, show as everyone tries to not let me see the fact that Karen has mentioned British Stitch, and I will inevitably say that. Oh, Sam. Oh, Sam, you big emo, you.
Oh, it's party.
What is it? Is it some sort of Gibson?
It's the ESP EC1000 baritone.
Oh, the ESP, which is a brand of guitars called Especially Guitars.
Especially, extremely guitar. Yeah, it's matte black. It's called satin black because it is a little bit shiny, but it's matte for a guitar. It doesn't have.
Is that because it's for nights in white satin? Because you don't go out. Nights in white.
Oh, I see.
Satin.
No, I get it. That makes sense. That tracks logically.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, I think we all agree that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's good stuff.
I didn't say it was good. I said I understood it.
Oh, sure. You fucking what? You come to me, you tell me the my joke, you fuck, I'll cut you. It's British Stitch. So we need to pause the music.
Yep.
On this.
This one double muse.
You don't double muse. Right, so it's a song for Criminal Ant. Uni work has been kicking my ass recently, so slightly concerning chaos would be nice. So this is about uni work. How is the mix on the guitar here? It's a little loud in my ears, but I can deal with that. It's how nice it is as a mix for you guys. Between my voice and the guitar. And I'm going to vamp until we've got some feedback. Lovely. People are saying lovely. FBW says it's a lovely mix. Currently, it's only FBW's opinion. Is it an opinion of one that will guide us? I think it might be. Okay. Leo says sing loud. I'm going to close the door as well. You keep vamping,
Let me
Sam.
turn my guitar down a little bit, if that would help.
Okay. I'm just a simple ant trying to get by in this cruel, hard world. Yeah. People say that ants strong can carry many times that body mass, and they're not wrong. No. But this cruel world's been getting me down, been crushing me. Oh no. All the university work that I've got to do, oh, it's depressing me. Ooh, yeah. So instead of completing my education, I'm gonna go on a crime spree that'll shock the nation. Ooh, yeah, you didn't expect me to steal, 'cause I'm so small and so weak. I walked in to a branch of IBS. I went out to the teller and said, you can try to put me under arrest, but I'm maybe a tiny ant, but I have bought a tiny but effective gun, and I'll shoot, I don't care, because I'm a different species from you. So in moral relativistic terms, it's no different from you eating a cow. So give me the money, don't cry and don't howl. I got bills to pay, I got rent today. I'm an ant and I'm not taking shit anymore. The people were frightened, but I think they understood. They'd all seen that bit in Heat where Robert De Niro stood and said, it's not your money we're after, it's the bank's money we want. So they gave it to me with a smile, and I carried the swag out to my sweet red Chevy that I'd bought the previous day. And when I got into my sweet red Chevy, I thought, now that I think of it, hey, is the reason that in my particular case I struggled to pay my rent was because I bought a sweet red Chevy. And then I thought, no, I think it's because I didn't rob enough banks this week. The violence, it fuels me, and I don't think I even need to eat, because the pure joy of robbing people, it sustains my body. And while I think that, I realize I'm not concentrating, and I crash into a quarry. Now, as the car it burns, I think at least I have earned a kind of every man, hero status for the people of the land. And in the years to come, they'll say to their children, it was a different time. And you can understand the criminal and deserves respect. Even if they killed that guy. But to be fair, the guy needed to get out of the way. It didn't have to go down like this. But anyway, now he's dead. And we all drink to his memory, the criminal land. Ooh, yeah. Sweet, sweet coffee. The criminal land. You're right, LPBW. So many of these songs do end in deaths. LPBW, also, for legal reasons, Tim is joking about robbing. It was just a criminal ant. I'm not robbing anywhere.
The ant did it.
The good people at RBS have nothing to fear from me, but the... What's an ant? Just an insect? An arthropod?
Just an insect. Just a little insect.
Just a little
guy.
insect.
Just a little fella, loves collecting bits of leaves.
Yeah, and robbing RBS.
Yeah.
Because he's a Republican. But, you know, small R Republican. Like, fucking Oliver Cromwell, not like, you know, J.D. Vance.
Newt Gingrich.
That's a deep cut.
Old school.
Old school. Tipper Gore, I think.
Oh, nice.
I can't remember if was he Republican or a Democrat. I can't remember now.
I mean, at some point, it's very hard to tell.
Or hot satire. Take that. You skewer the American political system there.
I mean, it's just not fun, and it's just a bummer now. It was
just
fun for a bit. You know, it's like, haha, Joe Biden, haha, he's old. Obama keeps doing drone strikes, and now it's just a huge bummer.
Huge bummer. Not Quite Chrome joined just as we started to get it going. They're saying, "Hi there, brand new here." Not Quite Chrome. Did you make it through to the end? Also, Can openeritis also joined for a first time chat. German word for uwu. Yeah. Did they survive? Did they survive? As Inkstein Danny called it, the hymn of the working ant. In Susan Arts, I think the message of this song is that the solution to uni problems is larceny. Sounds about right. It does. Mm-hmm. It does.
Larceny and arsony.
Larceny and arsony. And Skullape is lurking. Skullape is here lurking. Squiddy Terrence missed the song, but we'll catch it in the VOD. I enjoy doing the kind of Tom Waits versions of songs. Whoa,
yep.
Bad move.
Nice and slow. Gives you room to like maneuver around.
Yeah, and yet I still really abandon the rhyme scheme at certain points. Who can say? Who can say? Right, so let's do a new dynasty or dynasty. The Monarch. Now I like it when we role play a monarch. So Sam, what kind of monarch are we looking here? And don't say monarch.
I mean, I do like a mad king.
Mad king.
Know?
Now,
I do like a.
We talking Emperor Nero mad, as in sort of like, you know, bad at running the kingdom and just sort of it's wine and bacchanalia, or are we talking sort of like you know, a death grip of 60 years?
Yeah, thinks like, you know, assassins are coming out of the walls and there's death around every corner and every meal is going to be poisoned by an advisor, which might be right.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not paranoia when everyone hates you and they are trying to kill you.
Queen Timberlicious. That's a strong offer.
And you know what? And the name I had in my head was Circulus Funt, and I don't know what King Circulus Funt. I don't want to put myself too much into this. You know, this isn't about me unless I make it about me, which I often do. I don't know why Merkel. I don't think that's a slur. So it's also a character's name from a show. So I'm going to allow it. Hey Sam, could you put safe search off and then just Google Zog slur and see if it is a thing? I've never heard of this.
Oh yeah, it is.
For what?
Jews, Zionist occupation government.
What?
It's
You know
Jewish,
what?
I've never
It's interesting
heard that
opening a cupboard and just finding a new piece of anti-Semitism. Well, I think we are fine in this case because, like, it's also the character
That was
of
a
about
specific reference. Yeah.
5,000 different sci-fi characters. So I think
Yep.
we'll be all right here. Right.
like
Squiddly Terrence
Circulus Funds
and
is very
Sam's on a
strong.
watch list. Okay, so we're going Circulus. Circulus Font. The dynasty name. Oh, hang on. Is it the monarch? The monarch is Circulus, and the dynasty is the Funts, or
Yeah,
no?
or is
Is that
it
the house
king?
of? Yeah, it's the house of such and such. What are we?
Dynasty name: Pat Sharp's Funt House. Huh? No?
I mean, I don't hate it. There's a very good point from Squiddly Terrence. Make it fun with a PH for flavour. I do agree with that.
Nice.
Circulus Font. Sorry, we want to call the dynasty Pat Sharp. I mean, yeah, we could call it the spherical Pats, just as sort of a double reference. But shall I combine the words so it sounds like a high European, like spherical Pat? The
Spherical apostrophe Pat.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And Seripat, says Squiddly Terrence, which is good.
Oh, like almost like Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
Okay, hang on.
Spherical.
But I'm going to include a V in there because they're better.
Yep.
Hang on. Yeah. Oh, and I'm not allowed apostrophes apparently. Oh, hang on. I've missed an R. There we are. Spheripat. The old dynasty of Spheripat.
Yep.
Our first one shall be him, but don't you worry. When we've got somebody that is less of a shit, we can enter the sweet realms of our non-binary ruler, who is going to. I'm gonna say they're gonna live for the drama. Sam, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
Because we support non-binary wrongs here as well as non-binary rights.
Absolutely.
Karen, I love
right
a
to
name
be a
that starts
whole
with full
human
consonant.
being.
Yeah, a whole piece of shit.
Yeah.
Right. King Circulus Funt of the Spheripat dynasty. Oh, AFBW said, can you change the character portrait or not? Oh, somebody's being wrong.
Aaron's called.
What's happening? LPW, I don't think we can. Maybe we can. I think I might have to go back. Hang on. Yes, do you know why my face is the colour of the baby pink background? It's because my colour is otherwise very white and the screen is pink, so I am taking on the colour of whatever. So if I put my hand in front of it, you'll see that I go pale again. If I take my hand away, it readjusts and I go pink. Because I'm just a blank canvas of a man in so many ways. Oh, Swilly Terrence, just for taking his donate some bits. Thank you very much. Just for taking my suggestions and making non-binary wrongs monarch that I can relate to. Here's bits. Yes, we will get to the non-binary wrongs monarch. Lily Rose 28, Tim Lightbounce Meredith. It is very true. Ellie Baxter. Good luck with D&D to Erin. Obsessed. Tim is so pale, his face is basically a mirror. It's almost a condition. Hopefully that will remember it, but I've taken a picture. Customization. Oh, we can. Okay. So, our first king is going to be sort of quite snivelling. So I kind of want the most. What's the most snivelling outfit? I think it needs to be sort of quite fussy. It's like this, sort of the half cape. Yeah, thinks a lot of himself. Or do we have sort of the? I think that's right. We'll go with that. We're going to go with golden eyes. I don't think they should be smiling. think let's make them sort of a bit sad. Like, people are trying to kill me. Eye patch too cool. Nothing for them. They get nothing. They lose. They stole fizzy lifting drinks. I want a sad mouth. There we go. Would a beard work? Needs to be little. Oh, look at that. Look at this little goatee.
Hello.
You have returned.
Aaron says hello.
Hello, Aaron. Is Aaron doing D&D?
Aaron's doing D&D and just needed to take a break.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah, doing well. They're doing tech rehearsals at the moment, and it's exactly as
it's fun,
scary and fun as tech rehearsals are.
I'm doing tech alongside the 2 improv shows I'm personally doing. I'm also doing the tech for another show because I thought, why make it easy on yourself?
Yeah.
What has been fun is like walking into a venue I'm not particularly familiar with, to use a system I don't actually know all that well, and try and look like I'm not going, fuck, this is
What the fuck
is this? What is any of this? Cool. Right, I think this will be our first guy.
Yep.
Little fussy beard, little hoity-toity outfit, weird golden eyes, spherical facial hair, sphericized facialistic hair, please. What does that mean? Canoporitis. Sphericalized, facialized, facialistic, or fascialistic? This is that guy.
This is him. Yeah.
This is it. Region settings. Oh, you can do all sorts.
If you're the different.
Oh, this is your
So that's
counts of
if
the
you're-
east. Okay.
Yeah, if it's your dynasty, you always play as the monarch.
Yeah.
right?
And this is just so you can
yeah.
make the other people sort of more. I mean, look, I think everybody, regardless of what's going on up top, should be absolutely serving cunt in the dress department. That
Yep.
is.
Oh, there's one with a skull there.
Where?
Up to Saint. No, on the purple ones. Above and to the right.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's true. I wish you
Not
got
a
skull
dress
with
though.
the dress.
Is there a
but
skull with the dress?
There isn't, because sexism strikes once more. When will women get skulls? They're not allowed to do anything these days. Okay, right. Well, I will allow the counts of the East, so we can have a skull to wear the sort of the pilgrim fuck coat. You are in the kind of the buxom bodice. You're already there. Change nothing. You're already
The
there
warriors.
as well.
Chiefs of the North.
I'm liking that. As are you. Oh, with a liar. I like it with a liar. Yeah. Okay, cool. I just want the royal court to serve more fun, as we say. Same on Penguin's quote-unquote pilgrim fuck coat. Hang on. Lily Rose 28 says, cunty little fan for the Greens, though. And then following up with, Tim, give cunty little fan. Where's the cunty little
They
fan?
got a little
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Come
very
on.
nice.
And hose. Diamond Hose, which is what we...
Yep.
You know what? Chat, we're changing your name. You're the Diamond Hose. Foxglove Pal, high from the mountains. Skiing was shit today. You could barely see the slopes. Bastards.
Because
Bastards.
of the snow?
No,
Because
dogs. Just
Yetis?
dogs. Thousands of dogs.
Dogs.
Thousands of dogs.
Overrun.
Right. Okay. I took a
Dogs.
picture of this because I thought it would get rid of my
That's very-
writing.
That's very sensible of you.
Yeah, I'm a very sensible man. It's weird. Oh, that's also been weird. I've had to be the sensible technician a number of times, and people have just accepted what I've said and like listened to
Oh.
me. And it's very weird.
Terrifying, isn't it?
If any of you met me like at work whilst I was doing a serious technical task, I think you'd be like, "What, is he ill? Something's wrong," because he's not fucking about, and I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you've got to not.
I'm a
fuck about.
completely different person at work. Like,
Yeah.
it's not. I'm not the same person. I just put on my work hat and yeah.
Do people occasionally make jokes and you're like, can we actually just focus on this, please?
Can we actually just
like,
focus?
Go completely the other
It
way,
depends who I'm. If I'm in the meeting with just my team, then it is much more natural. But if it's like, yeah, a wider meeting, then I'm all business.
And then later,
I'm all business, so I can get the fuck out of there.
This done, please. Yeah, okay. So Circulus Funt is going to be a he/him king, and then as we go down the line, we're gonna, mate, we're gonna trans that gender so hard your hat's gonna spin off. So we're gonna play on Twitch, stream on Twitch, and your viewers can join your game. So you can play. I've turned on the overlay, which means you can play by typing into chat. Players who have bought the game will appear in the story more often. So if you have it and you've linked your Twitch account to it, then you will turn up in the chat in it as you will turn up as characters.
Even if you haven't bought it, you'll turn up, just not as often.
No, exactly. Can you get he/him queens? No, I believe you go he/him and it makes you a king. She/they it makes you a queen. They/them it assigns you as monarch, assigned monarch at birth. And I believe that's just how it works. But you can make your avatar male presenting and then make them a queen, and the other way around. So we can play it that way. And we'll just headcanon the pronouns. We have the power. Right, so we're going to play on Twitch. Choose 3 regions. We're going to have the Cunty Green fans. We're going to have the Skull Boys. And I can't remember the other fun one. What's the other fun outfit?
The Chiefs of the North are like the Arctic.
Yeah, they're the Norse.
The Norse types.
Yeah. Can we go Norse types? We'll go Norse.
What do you think, chat? Chiefs?
Let's chat. Think.
Obelisk killer. Don't kill those obelisks. Leave the obelisks.
Leave them be. They didn't do anything wrong. Obsessed. I think most people have a work persona which is more or less remote from your real persona, depending on how shit the job is. And then LPW says, "Is Tim okay? He's being normal." Karen, people listening to your professional advice. What magical place do you live in? I know, right? Terrifying. Oh, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of times when I'm like, they come to me and they say, I want to achieve this. And I go, okay, so to do that, you'll do this. And they go, what if I don't want to do that? And I say, well, then you won't achieve the thing that you want to achieve. And they go, not good enough. And those are people that sometimes you just have to go, yeah, absolutely, walk away from, and then do exactly what you were planning to do, and then achieve the effect. And they go, great, glad, good. And you're like, yeah, okay, yeah,
Yep.
There we go.
And then they're like, I'm going to take credit for this. I knew you were. I assumed you would, so let's just all get on with our
already
lives.
Sent an email to the person in question telling them exactly what was going on, so try and take credit as much as you like, because I'm a little bitch on emails, let me tell you.
Yeah.
LPW, when he gets into the actual joining part, it will be join as either he, she, they to put in your pronouns. It defaults to they if you don't put in a pronoun. Yeah, so from the joiner's perspective, so you guys can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. Right. So, to join, please type !join into Twitch chat to join the game as a noble. Players who own the game can type join and brackets region in the Twitch chat to join a specific region. For example, join counts. Join up. Otherwise, it will just distribute you into factions. John Spile just joined. What did I miss? We're playing King of the Castle. If you type in join, you can join. You can also put in your pronouns, and it will assign you pronouns.
My name is Sparkly.
Oh, there he is. Oh, some prick owns the game. And 79 Penguins, I believe you, at the start of every game, you rejoin. So you can come back in and give yourself a pronoun, but it will just default to they, them. I'll give everyone just a minute or so more. Obsessed, no, I wanted to be a cunt. I didn't know you could choose. You can choose if you own the game. If you own the game and you've linked it to your Twitch account, you can choose. Otherwise, it will just distribute you. Do we have one more person so we can have... Oh, okay, it's 9... Oh, okay, now it's gone the other way because we've got 10, 10 of the Counts of the East. It doesn't matter. It makes your voting more democratic, which I know we all hate. Soda Penguins, cool. It's not a big deal. I used to use they, them back in the day. And next time, Soda Penguins, you may choose your own fate. If we get one more, we'll have 10 all round. One more. One more, perhaps. There we go. Intergalactic Fog. Right. Let us begin. Now, how does the game work? I think it might tell me. Oh, yes. Yes.
Listen up, dummies.
Listen up, fuckhead. Council introduction. Chancellor. Now that you are the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the wintry north, the desolate east, and of course, the wealthy coast. Let's say hello to the chiefs of the north. I know, Obsessed, but it was ages ago. Ages ago. Good luck with the day. Good luck with. Oh, good. I can't speak. Good luck in the days ahead, your greatness. You'll need it dealing with us lot. So apparently, Yorkshire. Yorkshire is the Norse. We just have to remember that, so I keep some sort of consistency in the accents. Introduce yourself to the Counts of the East. An honour to finally make your acquaintance, your highness. You may escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Me, I'm a count. Okay, so shit fuck. Introduce our patricians of the East. A pleasure, your serene highness, and I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. So sex pest. Sex pest. Oh, and this is noble patrician Molly B. Fenham. So Molly B. Fenham, you've got the voice of a sex pest. Pleasure. Yes. Sorry, I didn't realise that this was people I would have read out. I'd have read out more. I'm so sorry. Laser Kiwi, I'm pretty sure you two played this the first time I watched your stream a couple of years back. There it is. Okay. The introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favour. You sigh and sit back. Is this what council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs before he killed everyone with a gun. The coronation.
Avoid the throne at all costs. Also, here's a job you can't quit.
Yeah. So sorry. You are my son. And so basically it's either this or be killed. So, okay. Lazy Kiwi, Fox Up Power. Not years ago. Jesus fuck, time is moving. Oh God. Was it 1 year? Year and a half? I don't know. I have no idea.
It feels like a million years ago. But
yeah.
I have poor concepts of time, so.
Me too. Your Majesty, I have scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when the nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. So this guy is sort of very quick to anger and also quick to panic. They wouldn't dare. Mm-hmm. You should pay more attention to your history books. Your Majesty, the nobles are always plotting something. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation. This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past the council vote. Even this. Okay, people have said it's nearly 2 years. May 21st, 2023.
Damn.
Shit. Keep up. Do we join via code, or how does it work with the Twitch integration? So it's possible. I don't know if it allows you to do it ongoing, but during the first phase, you can all join by doing !join. It may be the time to keep you up that you have to wait until the next round starts, which is about.
There's also
20 minutes. So
a Twitch plugin that lets you.
Yes,
gives you an overlay.
That's on my side, so I've activated it. So anybody watching this on Twitch should have that overlay. I don't think you have to do anything. I think it's activated on my side.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
That makes sense.
Shall we call the nobles in? Right. Okay. What kind of coronation should be held for the king? Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. Come on. Proceed with a religious ceremony that honours the ninth god. Who is that? Mm-hmm. Throw the king into the river. Mm-hmm. You want to get off on the wrong foot? Outdated traditions, there's no need for a coronation at all. So it's probably time for us to introduce... actually, you know what, Sam? Introduce yourself. I wouldn't like to put words in your...
Oh, my sire! Oh, king! Oh, you're such a good king! Oh, I hope you do a good job, king! I know you will!
So this is Lord Sam. Sam
Hello.
Sam Wormtongue.
Sire.
So look, yes, we'll just have to deal with Sam Wormtongue. I dislike Wormtongue Sam. So look, I can make my preference known and try and break the vote. I can also veto things as well. So I'm gonna make sure I keep an eye on those as we go into the first round of voting. Now, don't forget, you can't vote until I've started the vote. So calm down. You'll be able to vote in just
Everybody,
a second.
take a breath.
Okay, ready for voting? We are voting now. And now you can vote. So it's exclamation mark vote, and then A, B, C, or D. Now look, I know you'll want to throw me in the river, but before everybody votes for that, just remember that... I don't even know why I'm bothering, because it's incredibly strong
I
showing.
didn't vote for that, sire. I voted for a lovely parade, sire.
That will be noted, as did Lily Rose 28, Countess Lily Rose 28. Noted. Right, so I haven't done anything yet. I've just turned up on the throne, and already you're throwing me in the river? Interesting. Voting is closed.
By a landslide.
So 20
It's one of those
votes
votes where you can do your like gesture vote and then brag about it because you know what's going to happen. Like
Yeah. I didn't even bother. I didn't bother. So no penguins. The river is traditional. These are our traditions. Tim says Glacier Bob. Right. It is decided the king will be thrown in the river. The stability is now civil. My authority is now dubious. What kind of coronation is that? A very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise is meant to represent you being reborn as the true king. The nobles pick you up and carry you into the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back onto the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forwards and places the crown on your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? You pricks. You started this. The path to victory. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I want to be the greatest king who ever lived. Small goals, manageable goals. I see, you're the type who likes to build lots of statues to yourself, are you? I suggest over the next few years you will focus on improving your authority as much as possible.
Start.
It's good. Yeah. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty.
There's a cat.
Oh, there's a cat. Cat. Oh!
Aw.
Avoid. Avoid is hitting a pom-pom. Okay. How does the game progress, do you think? I actually don't know. Oh, end season. Because there is no... Oh, okay. No, you can join. Who is asking? Coin Bob, was it? Is it Coin Bob? Cupie Bob. Cubby Bob. Yes. Oh, yeah. You have joined. It's all fine. You're part of it. Lido's 28. Behold, a goober. It is a goober. Oh, goobering about. Okay. The patricians. Oh, hang on. Were they sex pests? I can't remember.
Yes. I think so.
Aquila of the obsessed 974 family, eccentric coastal rapscallion, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow patricians of the coast. Oh, no, hang on, that's too northern. Fellow patricians of the coast. My claim on the throne is far more legitimate than that of the king's circulars fund. Ooh, something must be done. Oh. Sorry. Right, voting is open.
I'm going to go to the back room of this video store through the little curtain.
So, any patricians of the coast, vote. What is your goal? Sorcery, conspiracy, or corruption? I'm afraid it can't be all three. But patricians of the coast need to vote now. You have 15 seconds left. Greens only. Stone to Penguin, stop doing the sex voice. I will kill you. But the sex voices. Oh, the patricians of the coast believe in. Ooh. Okay, so it's 8-1 for conspiracy. Sorry, 7 penguins. Sorcery is off the table. I would have thought if I was a betting man, I would have gone for sorcery. But no, conspiracy. Hello, be chump. Tim is the worst. Thank you. I take that as a personal compliment. Right, so your conspiracy, you want to lower the treasury, you fucks. The patricians plan to sink the king under an ocean of debt. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Now the counts. Nicholas of the Alia Baxter dynasty, well-known Eastern enigma. So Alia Baxter, a well-known Eastern enigma, leans delicately on a podium sighing. My fellow counts. Oh, I'm sorry, counts. In ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false king Circulus Funt wears the crown. Look at my skull. I call him Bobby Teeth. Hello, Bobby Teeth. Clack, clack. Right. Eastern cunts. Time to vote. Subterfuge, doppelganger, or ascension?
Stability.
They ain't. The coast loves money, and that's right, money. So of course we're going to get the king's money. Cash, cash, cash. Iris and a floppy fish. Oh, Iris.
It's got to be subterfuge, right? Come on, vote A, everyone. Subterfuge. I mean, don't tell Tim.
What? So what? So what's that? What's that? My loyal vizier.
Oh, nothing, king.
Yeah.
Oh, you're such a good king.
Yeah. Guess what? I've got your fucking number, mate. I trust no one. Although you have won the vote, Sam.
I expect my Christmas Day text message from the king. Ooh.
Your Christmas Day scroll, but it's like a tiny one. It's not big. Voting is closed. The nobles vote for subterfuge, aiming to lower stability.
Mm-hmm.
The count plans to replace the king's advisors with their own agents. First, they must prove they're doing a bad job. To advance the scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. And finally, Inkstein Danny, Tim, I've forgotten what region I belong to. Is there a way for you to see it? I don't know, Inkstein Danny. No, I don't think there is. I don't think there is.
Twitch, if you
if you got the overlay,
the King of the Castle overlay,
yes,
you should be able to see it there.
So yes, there should be a little overlay. Othala of the Charlie Void clan, charismatic political mastermind, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Chiefs of the North! Now all know I should be on the throne. Not this imposter king, Circulus Funt. How do we make this happen? Right, voting is open. Chiefs of the North. Uprising to raise treasury, intimidation, raise stability, or hornblower, lower all faith.
Oh, hang on. Somebody said there is a list. There is a noble list next to the regions.
Oh, yeah.
On your screen.
Oh, there you go. There it is. Who is asking? I can't remember who was asking.
Inkstein Danny.
Inkstein Danny is patricians. Right. It's a 5 to 5 vote, but there's 3 options, so it's actually 5 to 4 to 1. So Hornblower, lower all faith. You know what? I'm okay with fuck the church too. The chiefs plan to dig up Odheld's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First, they must win favour of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the 9th. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower combined total of all regions' faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons.
Oh, which is
Currently,
already the case.
They have.
Yeah.
We need more faith. Right, so Adala, the embittered step-aunt, wants to lower region's faith. Niklas, the false pretender, wants to lower kingdom's stability. And Aquila, the embittered step-sibling, wants to lower the kingdom's treasury. Warning, the monarch currently has no heir, so get fucking. Laws of the land. Right.
How are you in line for the throne as a step-aunt?
I think with knives and violence, I think.
Oh, violence, that's right.
Yeah, I think it's
forgot about
violence.
Yeah.
You always forget. Like, obviously, there's there's primogeniture, and then there's having a knife, and both of them are
having an
important.
army. Yeah.
And sometimes there's having a lot of knives and having them march towards the capital until people go, you know what, I've actually decided that I don't think they should be king. I think you should be king, or whoever you want to be king. Just really whatever you want to not hit me with the knife, and then we're good. Good. Dust Scoresby, murder is a way to rise to power. Come on, keep up. Right. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws governing on how the council votes. We can't pass more than 3 laws at once, though, and only 1 may be used per vote. So, currently, we have a veto law and monarch's vote. Monarch's iron choice. The monarch can mark their preferred voting option. If chosen, they gain +1 authority. Monarch's golden choice. If the nobles vote for the monarch's choice, they gain 500 personal wealth. And stop the count. The timer is set to 15 seconds, and the vote will close automatically. Close once the timer is over. So basically, I can gamble, and if the vote is where I like it at the time, I can just stop. So that's quite difficult to manage. That would require me. So I think I'm just going to use kind of bribery. Of if there's something I want, I'm like, look, choose this, and you get money.
Clearly, Rose pointed out the stop the count sucks for Twitch because
yes, it depends on delays, doesn't it?
Delay, yeah.
Yes. And I'd hate for people not to feel that their democratic rights had been unfulfilled. Fucks. Right.
The on stream. Oh no, it went away. There was a bit of text that was right underneath the Ko-fi tag, so you couldn't read it. But it's
that's just basically my button that says go forwards.
Oh, okay.
So that'll always just be under there. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Don't you worry, your little head.
Why do I want money? I believe it counts your points total at the end, and I think you can spend it to do things. So, Honeybee Charm, you want money because you need money for spendy.
It can be exchanged for goods and services.
Yeah, it can be exchanged.
Yes,
thank you, Mokaday.
Yep.
It can be
We
exchanged
played
for
the
goods
same
and
joke at the
services.
same time.
Now, there's 3 buttons. One says an invitation. One says the honor guard, and the other one says giant spiders. So we're going to click on giant spiders. Your Highness. Oh, hang on. No, that's the other ones. Is it the other ones? No, which one? Hang on. Which one's a sex voice? Which one's is
the
obsequious?
green? The green
Green
ones
is
are the
sex voice. Right. So this is just
these
like,
are the obsequious. Yeah.
Your Highness, a forest on my land has been completely overrun by giant spiders. Some are as big as a horse. The trees are shrouded in webs, and travellers are going missing. We must put a stop to it. Right. So
I'm on the side of the spiders. I'm voting for the spiders.
So we can send an army to wipe them out, which we can do because our military is high. Burn it with fire, which fucks up trade and farming and increases defiance, which I don't think we should do. Put a bounty on giant spider legs, which costs us a lot of money. And we must learn to coexist with the giant spiders, which puts up defiance. So, look, I think we should send in an army to wipe them out. I think we should go as your king. I think we should go with A. Because we've got the military power, and it means it doesn't cost us all our money. John Spyro, why do I hear Astarian? There's an element of Astarian there, I think. Inksay Danny, look who visited the salon the other day. Got their own permission to share. Oh,
cute,
lovely. What is purple and green's goal? Purple wants subterfuge, so they want to lower kingdom stability. Green is conspiracy. They want to lower the treasury. And Hornblower, they want to lower faith. And don't forget, you're all playing against each other. So as much as you might be like, it cost him money, if you're not the Greens, then that is against, because if they win first, you win. You lose, rather. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go Monarch's Golden Choice. You get some money. The voting has begun. Burn the spiders. Burn them out. Thank you, Sam.
Oh, King, your mighty army will defeat them. Ooh.
And those who haven't yet voted, don't forget, you want to defeat Green in this instance. It only serves their goals. Yeah. I would have expected more people to go with we must learn to coexist with the giant spiders, just because it's a good sentence. And there we go.
Okay,
I got my way.
Okay.
Because of cash. Court Jester, all right, mate, stop ragging on Green. Look! Look! These sex pests must be stopped. Explain the game is cheating, Tim. What do you mean it's cheating? explaining the game.
This is what happened when I play Monopoly against 8-year-olds, and I'm winning, and my family's like, "That's not cool.
That's not cool. Stop doing it." And like, well, they should just, I can get on board. Femme fatale, I was at church and it was time for communion until the pastor noticed the communion bread was mouldy. And if that's not a statement about the role of Jesus in modern church society, I don't know what is. Kaboom. LVW, fuck Tim in particular, but also fuck each other a bit. The game.
If you eat communion bread that's mouldy, does it turn into mouldy body of Christ in your mouth, or does it turn into good body of Christ?
I think rancid. I think rancid Christ. I think that's a mouthful of rancid Christ.
Oh, that's a shame.
Right. The Eastern troops sweep into the shrouded woods, hacking down webs and killing any 8-legged creatures they come across. The operation is a major success, no significant losses, and soon the forest is empty of arachnid life. Hooray! We've annihilated a species. The East, you've succeeded in a military challenge. Soon merchants are returning to the roads without worrying about being turned into spider food. Your trade is now prosperous, the East. Your defiance is now loyal, and the kingdom is now steady. So you know what? I think this is good, sensible policies for a modern kingdom. And I for one, endorse that. Mercadal, rest in peace, my hot spider wife. Were you at least the one that killed them as you looked into their 8 eyes and said, "I'm sorry"? You can get somebody else to do it. Dust Cosplay, I didn't want to think about the rancid body of Christ, but here we are, I suppose. The pastor ran to the Scaristy and grabbed the communion wafers instead of feeding us mouldy bread. Sacristy? The sacristy, as in sacrosanct. John Spiral, I don't understand the game, to be honest. I'm just happy to be a part of it. So this chart over here shows you where you all are. In terms of these are your region goals. Like, you all have trade, farming, military, faith, and defiance. I have to worry about authority, treasury, and stability. So we have separate kind of stats. You're all trying to raise yours and lower others at various points. And I just want the kingdom to be prosperous, And
yeah, do you? Do you want you to be prosperous?
I think I am the kingdom, Sam. I'm embodying it. I am the state. Right. An invitation.
You certainly are king. Oh, you're doing such a good job.
An invitation. Without a word, Count John Spiral hands you a blood-red envelope. It is sealed with white wax in the shape of a skull. Chill the fuck out. Very coffee cup, Sam. I will hunt you down. Inside is a beautifully written invitation to an event called The Crimson Virgil, due to take place on an autumn night later that year. What's this all about? I'm afraid I'll be busy on this date. I suppose I'll attend this event, whatever it is. I'm going to go, what is this? What is this? Is it a sex party?
Is it a sex party or a human sacrifice? Because that's what it sounds like.
It does sound. Femme fatale. What? Sorry, what? Sorry? What's that? Sorry, what's that, femme fatale? I imagine penis to be rather tough and chewy.
What's happening?
What's happening? Oh, sorry, Vigil, not Virgil. Not Virgil's Aeneid. Sorry, Vigil. I can say no more. You must choose whether to accept our invitation or to decline it. Look, to decline an invitation to a sex party would be rude. And I'm not rude. I'm many things, but I'm not rude. I will see you at the next Virgil. I'm leaning into it. Your Majesty. FBW, from the story you read about the giant bread Jesus, Tim. Oh, Jesus, Tim. Not the giant bread. No, the giant bread Jesus, Tim. Not the giant bread. Jesus, Tim. Words are hard. Obsessed, no Vigil. However, if I had been born Amab, I would have been called Virgil, which I think is a cool name.
I was associated with Thunderbirds, so...
Oh, Virgil, go.
So that name's ruined.
The Honor Guard. Marshal. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs want their most famous warrior heroes, the counts, with Knights of the Order of the Drowned. The chiefs want their most famous warrior heroes. The counts with Knights of the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose. This is a hard sentence to pass. And the patricians offer their greatest gladiators, champions of the arena. Think carefully, Your Majesty, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course! Good You could just hire foreign mercenaries. They be loyal to coin above all. Now, who is the most defiant? The counts. No, the chiefs and the patricians are equally defiant. The counts are least defiant. And they want to lower stability. They want to lower faith. They want to lower the kingdom's treasury. Tell me about the Eastern Knights. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They understand the palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought in an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. The Coastal Gladiators, a gang of low-born crooks who have turned themselves into celebrities for their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? Tell me about the Northern Warriors. Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all, and I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest, but they're honourable and in a fight, unbeatable. Foreign mercenaries.
Use the sire. The Count's troops are so handsome and good. Oh, they're so good at fighting.
Are you planning a coup and you just don't want effective troops in the palace?
No.
Interesting. Okay, a band of fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren. They specialise in bodyguard work, but they're costly, and hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in our kingdom's fighters. I've made my decision. I'm going to go with the Northern Warriors because they are idiots, but they're not schemers, and they're honourable. So there we go. Oh, EKG 1989 has gifted 3 community gift subs, and they've gone
Very
to
generous.
Misread Bean, Scrotilius, and Tiny Donus. Thank you very much, EKG, for that. Very kind of you. Northern Warriors. So it's not the Gladiators. Sexy Gladiator. They were a close second. I have to say. I'll make the arrangements at once. The coast is now aloof. The east is now cordial. But the north is now loyal. Thanks, the north. The warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger in with their big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavoury jokes. One of your courtiers faints. Like it. Obsessed. He didn't pick the sexy gladiators who want to steal his money at all, I promise. They don't want to steal anything. This sack is for grain. For making bread. I love bread.
It's got a big $sign on the front because that means bread.
That means bread in our culture. And any more questions about it is, I'm going to say cultural appropriation for reasons I'm not willing to get into right now. Okay? Squidly Terrence, Sam the Snivelling Councillor wants the competent soldiers out of the palace because the hot ones are the incompetents. He wants a staff solely of himbos.
Yeah, really handsome, just never done a day's training in their life. No idea which end of a bow to use. Useless.
They're not shirtless because they think it looks good. They're shirtless because they can't remember where they put their shirts. Maybe they're in the wash. Nobles use their personal wealth to bid on buildings, and only the 2 highest funded will be built, using the command fund XY, where X is the character code and Y is the amount you'll be pledging. So it's fund A, B, C, D, E, or F, and then an amount. You have all got an amount of money. I believe you've all just got 1,500 currently, unless you voted. No, these are the people that voted with me, and that's why they've got more money. So this is where the money comes in, everyone.
Yeah.
Lily Rose is telling purples to keep their faith up. So I think we should hang on. So
Keep the faith up.
Who wants to?
No, we want faith lower. So we want. Right.
Okay. So the chiefs probably want the faith to be lowered with an observatory. Counts observatory
Or stability to be, because we want stability to be lowered as well.
So I think we should all vote for a library because I believe that children are our future. Teach them well and watch them grow.
He's insane. The king has gone mad. He's gone mad with power.
We should fund
purples.
Public libraries, whereas Sam, snivelling Sam, wants to introduce a corporo prison state. So I'm sorry. Do you want to vote for education? For the future of our people, or do you want more prisons? Yeah? Think it through.
Prisons.
Or
obviously
like
prisons.
A monument is nice as well. But I think a library, and anybody who doesn't vote for the library, it's a fucking monster.
Prison. Purples pull together and vote prison, yeah?
books. Books are important.
Yes.
Then why would we fuck with our own farming? It probably wouldn't be you. It would be other people fucking with your farming.
Yes. Excellent.
Books, guys. Books.
We don't need books. We've got enough books.
There's enough
I've
books.
There's enough books. We don't need. I've got the Da Vinci Code. I've got. What can I see from where I am? All of my books. I've got Human Anatomy.
You've got
2 books on human anatomy is what I've got.
You've got A Storm of Swords, but none of the other Game of Thrones books, so you can read that one, but it's kind of hard to tell what's going on.
Yep.
You got the Penguin Book of Famous Quotes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you voted
Penguin
for
Book of Penguin Books.
Penguin Book of Books. Right. So you voted for a prison, which lowers stability, and an observatory that lowers faith. So you're a bunch of fucks. You're trying to imprison the working people, and then just gazing up at the stars rather than dealing with the issues here at home on Earth. So basically, you're a bunch of Elon Musks. So enjoy that. Enjoy what you've become. Investing in private prisons and being more concerned with the stars than with children reading.
But Elon's not concerned about learning anything about space. He's just concerned about.
I don't know what's going on in that observatory. You could have had books or a fun fair, and you chose prisons.
Tim, you've gone too far.
How dare
Fuck
I?
you, Tim.
How dare I? Lily Rose has deemed a U-turn, so I would like to apologise for implying that anyone within this chat is Elon Musk. Of course, you know, I don't believe anybody in this chat is like Elon Musk. I actually think that they're more like the Koch brothers. That's right, I've U-turned to a different bunch of pricks. You're like the Koch brothers. Vincent MCL, this is the most upset I've ever been with Tim, my goodness. We're ending the season. You guys are pricks. And now we're going to go with no more spiders.
Is this going to be like...
I know LVBLW. I know LVBLW.
Failed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it turns out the spiders were really part of the ecosystem. Right. No more spiders. Your Majesty, a forest on my lands has been... People are quite cross at me. Okay. All right. I can't be Elon Musk. Please, no.
All right, nobody's Elon here.
Nobody's
Elon Musk.
You're all just... God, who was that guy who was Speaker of the House during What's-His-Dick's first term? And he was like, I'll control him, and he just didn't.
Oh, yes. Spicer.
No, he was
Spicer.
no, he was the communications director.
Oh.
I can't remember. You're all John McCain. Oh, no, he was cool towards the end, but only a bit, and only right at the end.
He had a real 11th hour turnaround, didn't he? That was weird.
He did. Your Majesty. Oh, hang on. Hello. Oh no, hang on. No. We're not the sex ones. Your Majesty, a forest on my lands has been completely overrun by giant flies. Oh, buzz. The giant spiders must have been the only thing keeping them
Shut
in
up,
check.
Tim.
Yes, I'm finished. Obsessed. No, hang on. Canaponitis. Diamond hose for life. They're huge and horrible and buzzing around all across the east. So we unbalance the ecosystem by eradicating a species. It happens.
Funny that.
It happens. How are we to know? How big are we talking? Each one is the size of a man's head. And when there are thousands of them swarming all over the place, I have to wear a helmet to protect my own. Something must be done. Right. Now, set massive fires across the east to smoke them out. Hire a wizard to deal with it. Trap them with honey, which we can do because I think we've got enough farming. The counts will just have to learn to live with it. So this is kind of up to you guys in a way, because if you really want to just fuck with the counts, because the counts just want to lower the kingdom's stability, and that will lower stability, but it will also just really upset their region in general. I think. Sorry, what was that?
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Trap them with honey, right? We got.
I think we
got
should.
honey.
I think we should trap them with honey, personally.
Yeah.
And I'm going to. And remember, you need personal wealth to do stuff later. So I think we should trap them with honey, because don't forget, once we finished, then we will have just probably quite a bit of excess honey, and it'll be tasty, and you'll get money. Trap them with honey. Why
Surely
don't
we
you?
don't want D. We do want a lower stability, but it's going to fuck everything else.
I mean, look, you can do that. No skin off my nose. It lowers my stability a little bit, but I've got lots of stability. Yeah, I've got stability 6, mate.
No wizards. We don't need any wizards. Get. The wizards are nothing but trouble. No one's ever gotten a wizard to do something and then be like, "Oh, that turned out
that worked
exactly
out."
how I
Yeah.
wanted."
All right, fine. The council just have to learn to live with it. So we're like, look, we dealt with the spiders. The flies are too far. This is a small government operation. And if you know what, we're not going to infantilize the East anymore. They can learn to
pull themselves up by their bootstraps and
Exactly.
live with the giant flies.
Exactly. Squiddly Terrence, Tim the totally stable, we call him.
I mean, Karen has a point. We should not fuck with the ecosystem any further. It will balance itself out after a while.
Yeah, it might just be we have to go. We have to
Yeah.
go. So, sorry, the counts. Yeah, sorry about that. Live with it. It's unbearable. A seething black mass of flies covers my estate. I can't set foot outside without one of them swooping down and attaching its horrible proboscises all over me. I hate the proboscises. I don't love it at all. No. Count Mercadal storms from the council hall without even looking back. The East is now grumbling. We've got a grumbling East. From that point on, the skies of the East are black with huge, horrible flies. They crawl over the cattle and devour the crops. Peasants stay indoors rather than facing the horrors outside, and the flies spread disease. A hideous plague that sweeps from village to village leaves thousands dead. We could have had a big jar of honey.
Do you see what I mean about the honey?
The honey was my option. I even offered money to vote for honey, and instead you voted for no thank you.
You offered money to vote for honey, and they decided to do something they thought was funny.
Yeah.
And now everyone's guts have gone runny from the plague.
The East trade has now been lowered to dynamic, fertile, but now the East is impious as well. So you know what? Your trade and farming is okay because it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And the kingdom is still stable. So enjoy that. Finding a spouse. We've not had much with the North yet. I feel like we should have more with the North.
Well, they've already fulfilled the thing they wanted.
But
So
they
they
have to
basically
keep it
just have to-
fulfilled.
Coast. You
Yeah.
just got to coast.
So purple and green, if you want to not be immediately defeated, then you have to raise faith. So just keep that in mind.
Which does make me think that the observatory maybe wasn't a great idea, but
Yeah?
never mind.
No? No, I didn't think that. Could have built a fucking library, mate.
It could have built a library. Maybe we should have built a library.
So, look, sometimes people vote against their own interests because they don't look into it properly. Sorry.
Yeah.
LWW, each plot has 3 phases, guys. Yeah, but every plot starts with phase 1. If you don't let the phase 1 be successful. They ain't green. We got to convince the other regions that spending government money is good. Best of luck. People have been trying to do that for fucking years. Never worked. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spymaster. But there's one person you can't avoid. That's right. It's your creeping sense of self-doubt. Oh, your mother. Well, kind of the same thing. Boom! Take that, mums. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. Get fucking. Get it wet. That's what she says, because she's a monarchistic pervert. I've been busy. You better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? Men! Excellent. I'll send out messages to find the most influential noble... Oh, hang on. The governess has arrived. The governess has arrived.
Okay.
So no more swearing. Sorry, LFBW, I didn't see your vote. I just saw this goatee and thought, nobody gets it that nice and pointy unless. Maybe that's reductive. I don't know. But I look at that little goatee and how nice it is, and I think that there's a man who needs a man in his life. Excellent. I'll send out a message. Oh, for anybody who doesn't know what has just happened, the governess has arrived, which means we're not allowed to swear for the next 10 minutes. We are allowed some British words that are not really swear words, but other people think are swear words. But I can't remember what the list is. So if somebody can post the list in the chat, that would be helpful. You can say, Danny, it is a bit reductive, but not untrue. And I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's a cattle call. The words that are allowed are bastard, bollocks, piss, and bloody. Oh, Amy's arrived.
I realised I forgot to tell you about the dog.
You've got to come in.
Come and tell us about the dog.
I sent him a picture of a dog that I met on a bus today.
Oh, yes, I saw this picture.
I was on my way to the hospital, and I think the dog knew that I needed a hug. So she was looking at me when I got on, and I was like, good girl. And then her tail went like, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to pet her or not. And then eventually I caught the eye of the guy, and I was like, can I pet your dog, please? And as I said it, she just went flump against my knees and was like, hi,
Hello.
Friend. I know what that means. You just said you want to cuddle me. And she didn't move for like 3 stops.
Very nice. FAW says hospital. Why hospital,
Oh,
Amy?
just because that's where the out of hours doctor is.
Yeah.
Because my ears are fucked.
She's got ears full of sin.
My ears are just fucked. That's basically what the doctor said. He called me old and then told me my ears were fucked.
Nice doctor.
Cool.
But I just like the dog. The dog was called Clover.
Clover.
And she was a golden retriever. And she hugged my legs. And she licked my sunglasses.
Your sunglasses. Well, thank you for that dog update, Amy.
I just like the fact that she clearly knows the words.
Yeah,
I
pet your dog. And she's like, the answer is yes. Right. Oh, guys, the Crimson Vigil has arrived.
Oh, nice.
Amy doesn't count. It's us. Amy, not like Amy doesn't count, but for the purposes of the governess. Amy is not under its guise.
No, that's what Tim meant. Amy doesn't count.
Yeah, Amy doesn't count. And I've never thought she counted. In Susan, Amy ascends petty governess's rules. Oh, also Amy didn't know. The Crimson Vigil takes place in a bleak castle atop an eastern hill. Your journey takes weeks, and your baggage train keeps getting stuck in bogs. Guests at the Crimson Vigil compete on who can dress in the most ghoulish and frightening costume. What did you dress as? A demon with horns, cloven hooves and red skin, a dragon with a gem-studded wings and a golden tail, a ghost in tattered clothing draped with clanking chains, or just your normal clothing. I think I want to be a gem-studded dragon, but it does cost almost 1/3 of the money in the kingdom.
It's quite a lot of money. The ghost costume is a bargain.
Yeah, but they're probably going to look at it and go,
yeah, but they're not going to be that impressed. Demon with horns, cloven hooves, and red skin. So they told you to dress up.
Yeah.
But they didn't tell you what it was.
Because I become as like in fancy dress as a king, the most frightening office of all because of its powers.
You'll be shocked to see what the what chat is voting for.
Well, I don't think it's their vote.
No, it's not. No, this is a Tim decision.
And also, I believe Leroy, they said ghoulish, so I might go with demon. I might go with demon because that's sort of the most.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I imagine some of the people that are saying, hey, spend the most money, are potentially part of the patricians of the coast who want to lower the king's treasury for 1,500. So I'm going to go with a demon. Same to Bengals. You hate fun and whimsy. The red dye makes your skin itch and your hoof shoes... Your hoof shoes are difficult to move around in. Oh no, your hoof-like shoes. But you strike a startling figure. As you're assessing your appearance, Count John Spiral sweeps in dressed as a living corpse. Welcome, welcome. I see you're dressed as one of the servants of the seventh god. How delightfully blasphemous. Yes. Please remember to stay in the upper levels. The dungeons are out of bounds. In the ballroom, you find the counts gathered, all dressed up as frightful monsters, wolfmen, pumpkinheads, witches. A waiter glides past holding a tray of canapes. A pianist plays a mournful tune. The Crimson Vigil begins at midnight. What role will you take? A mourner, or are you willing to portray a hound of the betrayer? Do you not have a more prestigious role you could offer me? The most prestigious role is the King in Exile, but that is usually reserved only for counts who have been attending the vigils for many years. I want to play the king in exile.
I want to be the king.
In Susan Nance, no more sex voice for purple, I beg. That's not sex voice. This is just sort of
That's
upper
just-
class voice. Sex voice is as you wish, your Majesty. That's not that's not sex voice. Captain Potato, hi, I forgot how this game's work. Can we join during, or is it only work before it starts? You can join any time. FBW, Tim, maybe you wanted to know about the roles first? No. Just choose. As you wish, your Majesty. A word of warning. As king in exile, you must wear a flaming crown atop your head. You'll have to remove your horns. Your ceremonial role is to run from the hounds of the betrayer who will pursue you through the castle. The crown must not go out. The counts gather. After Count John Spiral delivers a short speech about remembering the old ways, a flaming crown is placed upon your head. Ouch! Hot!
Good heavens, it's burning me.
Fuck!
It's badly burning me.
Run! The hounds of the betrayer chase after you, howling and yipping. You remind yourself that these are just counts in silly costumes, but they're very absorbed in their roles. Better get moving. Right. So, flee down to the lowest levels of the castle, run up to the ramparts. What?
What?
Did we fail, Squidly Terrence?
Did we? When did we fail?
You said fuck! Or did I say fuck? About the hot head.
Oh,
Who said fuck?
I didn't.
Who said fuck? Was it me or Sam? Who got it wrong?
I didn't hear you swear. Maybe it's because I was just talking.
Karen, who
I wasn't
fucked?
really listening.
It was me. It was me. It was me.
Oh,
Sorry. I just got
Never
burnt by a
mind.
crown and said fuck. Right. So he said, don't go into the basement. So I'm going to try and flee down into the lowest levels of the castle because I'm defiant. As you plunge... Oh, I failed. As you plunge deeper and deeper into the castle, you hear an ominous chanting close by. Too late, you remember the John Spiral's warning that the dungeons are forbidden. Press onwards. You burst into a star-shaped chamber. Hooded figures are standing around a twisted idol. Blood-soaked knives in their hands. You recognise some of the counts who are missing from upstairs. They pause their chanting. As at the foot of the idol is an altar upon which lies something half human, half goat, writhing in pain or ecstasy. You never should have come here, says cunt Violet Vampire. Very, very apt. You're now mutinous. Now, I can wordlessly join in, or I can demand to know what's going on here. How much authority do I have? 4. So it's 60% chance of working. Or do I go, actually, I'm into it. It's go along to get along. You join in the chant, walking circles around the writhing thing on the altar. The counts, after a moment's confusion, accept your presence and allow you to take part in their secret ritual. You're now just aloof.
That was close.
At the ritual's climax, the writhing thing is killed. You all drink its blood and share a vision.
I knew it.
Is this of a man being meticulously torn into pieces, which lowers my stupidity? Stupidity? My stability. You can never lower my stupidity. Of a woman drowning in infinite darkness. Of a monster sitting on a throne of embers. Well, I want my authority and stability to stay the same.
Probably
so
probably just get the first one right though,
No, I don't think I will.
Probably get the first one though,
because that would help the counts. So what I'm going to do is, because actually I reduced their defiance from 6 to 2, I'm going to accept an increase of defiance. Oh, you know what? And it wasn't even them. It was the other two. That's fine. Hello, Art Kazar. Welcome. FBW, you can never lower my stupidity. Tim Meredith, 2025. In Susan Answer, the first one sounds great, Tim. Kira Ratman, the 3 genders, man, woman, monster. She writhes and struggles in the green-black deaths, but she never dies. You can feel the water rushing into your own lungs as you slip into fitful, fevered sleep. And then you wake up, alone in your chambers. Did any of that really happen? And you turn over, and there's a goat. As night passes, you hear cheerful music from the ballroom, then even laughter and raucous singing. What did you miss? Regardless, you board your carriage at dawn and begin the long journey back to the capital. Well, I think it's fair to say it delivered.
Yep.
I
mean, it was always going to be a sacrifice, wasn't it? Like, you can't have a Crimson Vigil without it being a sacrifice.
Otherwise, what are you even doing at that stage?
Yeah.
Canopoditis. By the way, you can hide the plugin overlay by clicking on the faction symbol. End season. Right. You can set different taxes for each of the regions here, or bribe regions to keep them sweet. Each option has defiance, treasury, and personal wealth changes as indicated on the left. So, common tax means just regular old tax. I can bribe them to lower their defiance, or I can raise. So I think what I might do. The bribe doesn't give me much.
Bribe the counts and tax everyone else really hard.
No, I don't think I need to. I think
that's probably the best. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Actually, is
I don't know why.
Yeah,
what would I be getting in return?
Or as many purple cloaks
Right.
as you can fit into a wardrobe.
So the chiefs aren't that defiant, so I think I can afford to get them to a 2 for the money it'll give me. And it will also take money out of your pockets. Amy, I've come here to hassle you because Chugstream has just died. No, I'm being hassled. It's only on Penguins, EP Glimmer. Oh, so EP. Amy, you can join in the voting if you like.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I could bribe the Greens, but I'd like the money.
Probably don't. Probably, I think you should cruel tax the Greens and bribe the counts.
I think I'm going to do exactly the opposite of that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to. But I'm now getting close to. I'm getting close to what the Greens want, which is to lower my treasury. Actually, so I'm going to leave them. I think 3 defiance I'll just deal with. I'll just leave that regular. I'll leave it regular. I'll just keep the Chiefs a bit sweet. Everyone else regular. Oh, Amy, it's not a poll. So if you type in !join, and then she/her, you can join in and then vote.
Amy says Sam laughed like Muttley. Yeah, I do laugh like Muttley.
He does. It's got Muttley laugh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh,
It's just gonna happen.
a spot of heresy. The North finally has a plot. Your Majesty, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. They're saying a group of church missionaries went missing near my lands. The weather's cold around there. Anything could have happened to them. I didn't kill them. No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set, but the council must intervene, your greatness. Though she remains silent, the council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. She seems fun. In season arts, the mouth noises, my god. Well, if they're going to say that when they introduce a character they are spitting from a beam, then I'm going to provide Foley.
Yep.
Right, so search for a witness to defend Chief Captain Potato, help the Inquisition gather evidence against Captain Potato, or suggest that she pray for a good outcome. So I think we should search for a witness to defend Chief Captain Potato, because then we are helping our allies, but we're not getting so personally involved that it could cause problems. Helping the Inquisition gather evidence against Captain Potato. I don't know why we do that. It would also only have a 20% chance of working. Oh, or is that a 20%? I actually don't quite entirely understand this. It says 50% stability, as in there's a 50% chance of increasing stability, or
I think it. The way I read that is that it's a 50% chance of it working because of your stability.
I see.
So it's using your stability score
as a modifier.
I think as a modifier for that.
Yeah.
What's happening in chat? Sam's birthday. Oh yes, it is.
Oh, it is Sam's birthday tomorrow. Happy nearly birthday, Sam. Amy did tell me ahead of stream though. Yes, I will remember that. And then I didn't remember until you said. Ethan, you join by saying !join and then your pronouns. And then it will join you in.
Thank you, Elliot. Thank you, 71 Penguins.
So yeah,
Captain Potato.
I think we should do that. And I am going to... Yeah, I only use the carrot. I'm not a stick guy. If you want more money to build your stupid buildings... Charles Rowe just started corned beef, cabbage and Irish soda bread in your honour.
Nice.
We must defend our folks from the Inquisition.
Monty, you come say hello.
Monty. Oh, there's a Monty. I see a Monty face. It's a little yawn.
You're just gonna stare at me like a weirdo.
I think so.
I'm not standing here holding this green screen up forever.
Could you stand and hold
Coming
it
in?
forever?
He does this weird little thing where he sort of like he hunches down like this and just looks at me.
I'm just watching.
I'm watching you.
I don't want anything. I'm just watching.
Well, sanity has taken the day. It is an absolute landslide for searching for a witness. You distribute a proclamation among the chiefs asking for witnesses of Captain Potato's innocence. But from fear of the church reprisal or distrust of the crown, no one comes forwards.
Uh-oh.
Shit. That did destabilise the kingdom quite a bit. Hang on, who wanted that?
Me. I did.
Fuck. Right, we need to increase the stability. Right, everybody who's not purple, we need to increase stability.
I do hope this stability doesn't cause any problems, King.
You're pissed. You're a weasel full of piss. During the trial, Captain Potato crumbles and can barely argue for her own innocence. Unsmiling, the High Inquisitor orders her taken away and thrown in the Inquisition's special dungeons. The defiance of the North is now high. Well, I'm glad I bribed them. Right, Chief Captain Potato, you've been imprisoned, and you are now Chief Captain Potato II, because there's a new one. Well, that went less than perfectly.
Yeah, now Captain Potato II has something of a vendetta.
Yeah, I've also just noticed down here shark attacks. Shark attacks is happening down there. So we'll get to shark attacks. We're going to go for eligible options, and then there'll be sharks.
Yeah, the shark attacks because the perverts, the Poseidon perverts, were too busy.
We were too busy fucking a drought. We didn't notice. But we'll get there. Karen, so there's no real downside to one of our people getting imprisoned. No, only that it causes instability. Sorry, it doesn't directly affect you. LPW, where's Pentle? Sidon might turn up again. Unfortunately, Pentle couldn't be here, but yes, if they were, I think they would be rubbing their thighs and panting at the thought of a fish man. They then, to the most just King Circulius Funt, your recent actions in the north have shown us that the chiefs are not to be trusted. You must use the vast riches at your disposal to restore stability and bring back the good faith in the country. Signed to the patricians. Well, I didn't expect to be directly petitioned via chat, but I like it, so I'll take it into consideration. I want to restore stability, but only in as much as it doesn't cost me more than 1,500 gold. So we shall see.
Only bargain stability, please.
Kira Ratman lying on a very big dragon. I'm assuming is that a toothless? Oh, and Hiccup cosplay. I'm like 5'9", so the dragon is big. Very good.
It's gigantic.
It's gigantic. Right. Obsess. Oh, so we can stroke Tim's ego and make him do things. That's always been the case.
Yeah.
Compliment me or support me financially, and I'll basically do whatever. And that's a guarantee. Available now for all voiceover work. I found, Queen Mother, I've found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young man from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. So, I think I might be going with the chiefs because I need to reduce their defiance and, I think faith-wise, I'm already in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's reduce faith to 12 or less. It's 0, 1, and 5. You know?
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay.
Purple counts if we need to petition the king for anything. I've got the king's ear, whether he likes it or not.
does. He does. Charles Fro, how do we determine which colour we are? I'll just go to the nobles list. Charles Fro is you are under the chiefs, so you're blue. You're blue, Charles Fro. Sony Pringles, Tim, I'm so nice to you all the time, so spend some money. Squilly Terrence, hi, I gifted a sub next week. Make him go and made him go make a sandwich. You did do that.
Oh yeah.
You did do that. I hadn't eaten and wasn't going to. And then somebody said, if I give you Twitch sub, will you go and make a sandwich? And I did. I'm not proud. Right. This is Laskell, firstborn son of the Northern Karen clan. He's your typical Northern lag, big, brawny, and honest, in the same way as an axe to a face is honest. Okay? Even among Northerners, he's made something of a name for himself as a fearsome warrior. People say he nurses a grudge, though. Himbo. This is where the pirate fucking got involved. I'm pretty sure we married a pirate queen previously. Right? I can see the appeal, I suppose. This is Grigor, the eldest son of Eastern Lily Rose 28 dynasty. Apparently, they had a hell of a time getting him to smile for the portrait. He spends most of his time indoors, poring over musty tomes. The other count thinks he's mad because he treats the peasants far too nicely. Interesting.
Miserable, sort of foppish academic.
Foppish weirdo.
Tripped over that blanket 5 times.
Hello, Amy.
Are you having a break, or would you like me to make you a drink?
Oh yeah, we're ploughing through. Oh, we should probably take. Oh yeah, it's 37 minutes past 5. We should probably take a break right now. Right, so we're going to come back to this cattle call. And Charles Fro resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 5 months. Cheese for life. So yes, obsessed. I want him carnally. Right. Well, just keep up this level of sort of potential frottage, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. See you in 10 minutes.
Bye bye. Love you. See you soon.
Perverts.
Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please.
We have returned to talk of larceny. I haven't got anything, but all I can see is 71 Penguins saying, "Fuck yeah, steal that new Papa." Oh, I see. I'm seeing Ghost the band in April, and there's Papa. Papa, what's his face, is the lead singer. You know all about Ghost, don't you, Sam?
Yeah. No, I don't. Ghosts, the band, the music, the musical.
Yep.
The music group.
Ghost
Nope.
music group. Karen, I must remind you to marry my himbo son. Kira Ratman.
Swedish
My professor just emailed
rock
something I'm
band.
scared. Yeah. And people love them.
Never
They have really taken to them as their little blawbows. So they're all sort of like gothic and skull-like, and they're like, he's so sweet, look at his hands. I couldn't tell you why, but people like it. He said, Danny, I just made the quickest scrambled egg in history, and I still had time to clean the pan and pop outside for a smoke. That's fast.
That's quick.
Squiddy Terrence has also been described as Scooby-Doo metal.
Okay.
He said, Annie, wait, Tim knows what a blawbow is. Yeah, that's standard internet lore, isn't it? My blawbow? It's the sound of Sam Googling blawbow. Just when you adopt a character and you're like, no, you're my blawbow. And it's like, a crab that's supposed to kill people, and you're like, nope, I like them.
Just found a post on Reddit that says, please somebody tell me what a blawbow is.
Please, I must know.
Please. We keep fucking talking about it. No idea what they're talking about.
Right, so the boring fop, don't see what the fuss is about. And finally, from the coast, we have Nestor, the wealthy heir to Lady Patrician do-it-ourselves estate. Sorry, I'm already married into that family. I mean, just look at him. He's gorgeous, and apparently he's got a silver tongue, too. What can he do with that? Silver tongue. He loves to lose his fortune betting at the arena. The common folk hate him for some reason, but who cares what they think? I mean, I do like the sound of him. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I've made my decision. I'm not marrying Amy's child. That would be weird, and I'm not weird. We're marrying a Northern himbo. I'm sorry. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. I've made things better with Defiance for the Chiefs, but the Patricians are now also cross at me, so who can say? 71 Penguins has some feedback for me. It says, I hope your crops burn. Now, when I saw it out of the corner of my eye, I thought it says, I hope your corpse burns. So I suppose this is better. Instead, Danny, you will suffer for defying the coast. Well, Inkstein Danny, I'm about to try and help you with your shark attacks. So how about you wind your fucking neck in until we've decided what to do with the sex pirates?
When you decided to marry that himbo from the north, there was this deafening sound of 8,000 counts crossing their arms and tutting all at the same time. Just
well, guess we know where you stand then. Why won't you marry our boring, grumpy book boy?
Yeah, marry the boring boy.
Hashtag marry the boring boy. 7 Penguins, you let our children get eaten by sharks. You rejected our marriage candidate. You will answer for your sins. No, hang on.
Haven't done that yet.
Spiders. I let your children get eaten by spiders, 71 Penguins. Fucking get it right. Why are they so angry at me? Why don't they like me? Get it right, you idiot. Your child was eaten by a spider.
Not a shark, you
Not a
idiot.
shark, you fucking idiot. Get it right, dickhead. Anyway, I look forward to the next vigil of the darkness or whatever the fuck it was. Mercadale, you think that's bad? I was made to kill my hot spider wife. No, shark attacks is down here. Right, shark attacks. I haven't done anything with shark attacks yet. The shark attacks are starting now. Upsetting news from the coast, Your Majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark. Just the one. Oh, Kira Ratman, update. My professor was just telling me that she had a good holiday. We've just had Jewish Drunk Halloween. Please expand on what Jewish Drunk Halloween is, please.
Please explain that, yeah.
And I forgot to wish her a happy holiday and wishing me good luck on the exam. That's nice. That is nice.
Oh.
And then Canopy Writer says, Shark attack doo 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 doo. Shark attack doo doo. It's Purim. It's Purim. Jewish Drunk Halloween.
Gotcha.
So what makes it Drunk Halloween? Now, the first half, I'm guessing you drink on it. But what makes it Halloween? Is it sort of like a day of the ancestors, a day of venerating the dead? Ellie Baxter, isn't this your fuck Harrod holiday? Excellent.
Yeah, it is.
Karen, is this the holiday where you invite the old dead guy in to drink? Is that when you leave a place at the table for Jehovah? I can't remember. You can say, Daddy, Purim, Lent, Ramadan, Ides of March. This spring has got it going on. And the equinox. I do like that as the idea. Oh, for Elijah, you leave a place at the table for Elijah, but that is Pesach. It's Pesach. Sam, that's Pesach. So if you'd like to fucking get it right next time,
I will. I'm sorry.
Sorry about. Hi, Veresima. LBW. Tim's learning. The problem with religious holidays, I'm always interested in what they are, and then they leave my head immediately. I know Diwali is the festival of light because that was written on the wall of my secondary school for about 4 years. Other than that, I know what Passover's about because I remember the biblical story. It's about when Herod passed someone over for a promotion and that caused problems. I'm pretty sure that's right. That's probably what it was like. Oh, Amy says, Tim Love, you left all the doors open. So it's Professor Shitwig to the rescue while I sort out some door admin.
Okay, everyone. I'm not handing out homework. Just tell the next teacher you did get homework from me. Anyone who grasses me up about not giving you homework, guess what? Detention. Yeah, snacks. The snack cupboard, right. So because classes are on, obviously all the teachers are in classes, we can go to the staff room and help ourselves to the fridge.
What? That staff room isn't for them, Sam.
No, not. Haha, that was a joke. Don't worry, Principal Tim. I wouldn't let the kids in the staff room.
It's a safeguarding issue, Sam, and you know it. I will
They've got
report
a
you.
snooker table in there. They've got a snooker table that
Yeah,
they
they
bought.
smoke and gamble.
That's the
and
reason there isn't a girls' toilet.
You know what? I always... Sorry, no girls' toilets. You shit in the bushes. We have a pool table. Corchester, can we please get back to our dead pleasants? We will. But I always enjoy it because I have now worked in places with staff rooms full of teachers. And I remember as children, we were always like, oh, I bet they go into the staff room and like, oh, you know, like complain about the kids and do all that. And then you get older and you're a bit like, no, they're not doing that. They're doing marking. And then you get a bit older and actually go to these places and they are all complaining about the same. Oh, have you got Steve as well? Yeah, fuck it. Oh my God. You know, I just find it so hilarious how like everything you thought was happening in there, most of it was. So
you generally.
Lydia is 28
right.
is a teacher. We absolutely are. Yeah, there we go. Moose is here. Yes, sorry, Moose. Oh, Kira Ratman, I'm going to allow this, but now hang on. Kira Ratman has given us a very interesting. What I'm going to do, Kira, is I'm going to read it out, but I'm not going to thing it because it means I'm going to allow the term "killing all the Jews," which I don't want written down. Oh, hang on. No, Moose has done it.
Moose.
So it's now Moose's fault. Now Moose has submitted the term. Kira Ratman, Purim is when we listen to Megalat Esther. Which is the story of Queen Esther and Haman, and how he tried killing all the Jews as usual, but ended up getting hung himself. And we all celebrate by dressing up in costumes because it was like the opposite. Because it was like opposite, like how you killed us, but psych, we killed you. And people exchange little candy or food packages with each other, and it's a mitzvah (brackets Jewish good thing you do) apparently to get drunk and be happy and shit. So Jewish drunk Halloween, love it. So no penguins love listening to my teacher friends complain about the shit kids.
Oh, and Moose has blocked the term now. Moose is
okay. So
he just
allowed
got
for the
that.
moment and then reblocked. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Very similar. So Tim, do you think you were the subject of conversations in teachers' room? Abso-fucking-lutely. I didn't do myself any favours, and I think I was regarded as a bit of an issue. And I am happy to say they never properly addressed that issue, and it took me many years to overcome the problems. Right. You can't close my beach, says noble patrician Haunter Coyote, rubbing their thighs until steam arises from their wet pants. No one mentioned closing the beach is vital for coastal tourism. You can't close it just because a few people got on the wrong end of a fish. Well, it's not a fish, actually. It's, well, it is a fish, but it's a cartilaginous fish. So it is a fish, but like a special one. So, yeah, that scans. Yeah, seems about right. Except, well, now I want to close it. Do you expect the attacks to continue? We can't risk coastal tourism. So it lowers stability, which I can't afford. So I'm going to say now I want to close it, just because...
Lower that stability, baby.
I'm not doing it. You can't. I'll take this all the way to the council. Okay, take it to the council. Now, I think we should...
Shut down the beach.
So,
shut down the beach. Oh no, that costs
patricians. I think you should vote for C, because you want the treasury to go down, and you want your children to not be eaten by sharks, and I'm willing to allow that. Everyone else, turn the shark into a tourist attraction, means that patricians don't get what they want, but you get what you want. You all get some money. So, I think C or D. I think patricians should go C if they want what they want. I think if the others want to defeat the patricians, they should go D. Or you can all split your votes all over the place and nobody gets what they want. So
nobody gets anything.
Exactly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to veto keep the beach open, because that fucks me in every single way. So you can hire an adventurer to take down the man-eater. You can go C, shut down the beach, or you can turn the shark itself into a tourist attraction.
Right.
The vote is yours.
Counts for D. D. Because it doesn't hurt
The counts across with me. It's cunts for A. Fuck you, Tim. Fuck you, Tim. Fuck you.
Nice. Get that money. And then we can build as many observatories as we need. We can build so many observatories.
You can observe the shit out of everything.
Yeah. We can learn about the stars. We can find background radiation. What's it called?
Background radiation.
Yeah, background. Yeah.
90 nobles voted to turn the shark itself into a tourist attraction. Now, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I felt I politically played that very well. I'm great. It's genius. We flip it on its head.
Oh, King, you've done so well. You're so clever, King.
I am clever. And I'm just going to check how clever I am, because Inkstained Danny says you fucks. Court Jester says you fucks. And Susan Art says I fucking hate the sex voice. I'm sorry, that's just their culture. And if you don't like it, then I'm afraid you're culturally insensitive. That's just their accent. Xeno Penguin, stop that voice, Tim, just a little, please. Rotom Time Machine, on the other hand, keep the sex voice. So you know what? It's a diaspora of opinions.
Oh, he's doing it again.
The patricians immediately mount an impressive public relations campaign. Come to Prosper Beach. See the world-famous man-eating shark.
Don't let him move on.
3 Zekas, welcome. More people are dying than ever, but at least they've all signed waivers. Everybody's happy, especially the shark, which grows very fat indeed. Excellent. Trade is now dominant. The patricians get more money. This is for everything. Vague Coffee Cup, Tim, I hate your ass. 7-1 Penguins, I hate you. LPW, Tim, the Louisiana voice was better than that.
Oh, I do declare.
Oh, mercy me. Veresima, Google, how do I block a streamer from their own Twitch channel? LPW, how did that increase trade? Because now you've got a world-famous man-eating shark. Everything went well. This shark is doing incredible business for us all. Oh, dear. Right. Now, the Hornblowers lower all regions' faith to 12 or less in 2 seasons. They have for some time. So I don't know when this moves on.
But they have to get... when it ends, when the timer runs out, that's when you, like, put all your plans into action, I think.
Yeah, but
so
it's
even
like,
though they
oh,
fulfilled
in
it,
2 seasons. Oh, I see, that's counting down. Okay, so in 2 seasons, stability to 4 or less. So I need to get stability up quickly. That I think I'm okay with. So basically, chiefs and patricians, if we want to stop the counts from advancing their scheme, we need to get the stability up by 1. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians... Oh, unless that's already... Is that now? Oh, okay. It might already be too late. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Terrible news. The kingdom prospers. The treasury is... Oh, hang on. Terrible news. Oh, the kingdom prospers. The treasury is practically overflowing. Oh, coins. I didn't expect...
They're never going to get it. They're never going to have a conspiracy going because they're too busy looking at hentai on their phones.
Yeah. They've all got saved searches for like Bussy Tentacle Fishwife, and they just can't get anything else done.
Shut up, Tim.
Or apparently I have to shut up. Except Danny, I look so cunty. I didn't expect the king to be I didn't expect the new king to be competent. Nobody did. We must work harder to bankrupt him. The patrician's aim is to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Okay. Chaos in the Kingdom. Far in the east, Count Contrived Pod Live. Interesting. Is hosting a dinner party in his castle with a few distinguished guests. Hang on. I'll play Count K. Serafifi, but you can play yourself, Sam. Okay. The kingdom's in great jeopardy, and the council is calling for the king's inner circle to resign.
Oh, we need to increase the pressure. If the king's in a weak enough position, he's got no choice but to bow to our demands.
He doesn't fit in, but he's very wealthy, so we have to put up with it.
I'm terribly wealthy.
No more interfering spy master, no more marshal, chancellor, or treasure. A whole new inner circle, all made up of counts. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Okay.
Nailed it.
By royal decree, we can tweak the laws governing and how the council votes. Okay.
Is that who got the fascinating voice work note? Is that both of us?
Or is it just generally fascinating? No, it didn't skip you. Your one is next season. Your scheme isn't up until next season.
You had a slightly longer time frame.
Seven Penguin says you. Just Sam. Just Sam.
Okay. I mean, that's just my normal. That's just my actual voice.
It's just his actual voice. He puts on this voice for everyone's health and safety. Okay, so what I'm going to do. So everybody, the counts have already advanced their scheme by 1. So if I choose Monarch's Iron Choice, we can increase the authority to keep them from advancing their scheme if you choose the thing I have marked. And that can stop them, and that will stop them from advancing their scheme. So, just to note. So, I'm going to get rid of Monarch's Choice.
Look at the chat, you cunt.
Ooh, look at the chat. Ringstein Danny has shouted cunt supremacy. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Inkstein Daddy, Tim, no sex voice for me, please.
Fair enough.
I didn't do a sex voice for Inkstein Daddy, did I? I can't remember if I did.
I think so.
Okay.
I can't remember.
All right, well, I'll offer you a different voice and we'll see if you prefer it. All right, I won't do that.
You may have.
I may have. Okay, well, in which case, next time Extend Danny, I won't do that. I'll do a different voice, and we'll see if you prefer it. And this isn't going to be punitive at all. A petitioner from afar, the royal wedding, or a contentious sale. Well, let's go for sex pirates first, because they got last choice. Your Majesty, there is a petitioner here to see you today. We're not exactly where she's from. I assume you have good reason for letting her in. You'll see
Sexy
soon enough, Your
pirates.
Majesty. Ooh. What's going on over
Good
here?
heavens.
Look at these
Hello
high-waisted
there.
pantaloons. Yes, fuck yes, Orion! Rest of them, the one relatable thing about Tim, he can always get worse. That was called Jester, goddamn. Ash time. I'm afraid of that subtle threat. Karen, Tim, you're married to my son. Discuss affairs with him first. So late for you to suggest that, Karen. So late. Right. Greetings, Your Majesty. No, hang on, no. People will get cross if that's the voice I choose. Greetings, Your Majesty. My name is Oriad. I have a proposition for you. Bosh. Oriad, where are you from? Distant shores, Your Majesty. I prefer to keep my
Mysterious.
exact origins secret.
Oh,
Tell me
so
more about this
mysterious.
proposition. 3 ships are docked in the harbour from the west. Yes, that's why we were going to dock 3 ships in her western harbour.
That's right.
Their hulls are packed to the gills with muskets and gunpowder, and they each boast a full battery of cannons. The marriage is about to happen, Randplay. Did the marriage already happen? If not, can we not marry their current candidate and name for Orid instead? They're all yours in return for a small favour. And what is this favour? Only wishing to stay in this kingdom with your blessing and protection. I can show your soldiers how to use the weapons, of course, to avoid any accidents. Alright. What did you do? I don't know what you mean, Your Majesty. I simply wish to keep my dealings private. You will forgive me, I hope. Okay, so. Are we providing a safe harbour for Orid, thus keeping them close, in exchange for muskets? Reject Orid's offer and send her away. You could do that. Or confiscate the weapons and take Orid prisoner and betray them. Deadman650, hello, I'm on mobile. If I join, would you mind checking once to see which faction I join? Absolutely. Join, and we will have a look in the nobles list. Join away, Deadman. So now, I think that the counts are going to try and go for C. I'm going to put Monarch's golden choice. I'm going to go Monarch's iron choice as A. So people who want to stop the counts are going to vote C, but you want to provide safe harbour for Orid so that you can wife her. And that will also increase authority, which is exactly what the counts don't want. So think it through.
Now,
wait, hang on
everyone.
a minute. Chiefs, you've joined the Chiefs, Dead Man. You've joined the Chiefs. So
we got to go.
So everybody, if you want to stop the counts, you got to go A. And also, are you really going to reject Orid or imprison Orid and thus not be able to wife
I
them?
know that does. I mean, don't get me wrong.
The choice is yours. The choice is yours, but I'd go for wife.
It's got to be C, right?
Wife. Oh, it's getting close. Don't let democracy take your wife. Oh, yes, and make sure you don't vote until I have clicked the voting button. Voting is closed. We have voted for providing safe harbour for Orid in exchange for muskets.
Cowards.
My authority has been increased.
You all voted with your hearts when you should have been voting with what I wanted.
Sam, Sam. This isn't for you, chat. Sam, just come here. I don't think they were voting with their hearts. I think they were voting just a little lower.
A little lower?
A little lower.
Yeah. I think it's true.
Voting with their breeches.
But that's what people say, isn't it? When you're horny, you're like, "Oh, my heart."
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, that's because the cock wants what the cock wants isn't as nice a phrase, and people don't like it.
Colchester says I wasn't voting with my heart.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. The cunt wants what the cunt wants. It's just not good for the dinner table, Sam. You know.
So,
It's
but
really
you do realise you have just given authority to the crown, you lot.
and
just
I've given a sexy pirate wife to the whole
No.
kingdom.
It's kind of worth it, but do you
Elfred-
really want this maniac? My opponent has come here today with no plan for the future, no policies on the economy, simply a special golden hat given to him by his father. And you've given him the authority over you.
Sorry,
Well,
Sam. Oread is currently changing their pantaloons on a balcony, and so no one is listening to you.
No one is.
No one is
Absolutely
listening.
no one is. Everyone is just slack-jawed, going. Oh.
Kira, I was voting with my dick. I don't have one, but that's not the point. Also, I wasn't even voting. Moose, how many times did you try it, though, Tim? Try what? What did I try? What did I do? What did I try? I can't remember. Ink St. Danny has just been shouting wife for the last 20 minutes. Xwilly Terrence, yeah, no plans, no thoughts. Hot wife with sword, head empty. Right. So the kingdom is now credible. The north has a terrifying military. The coast has a capable military, and the east has a powerful military. I'm glad I married into the north. Or it demonstrates by puncturing a metal breastplate at 500 yards. Hot. The council clearly made the right decision. Mary Maid, vote with my pussy. Call that critical thinking. And then somebody has said "budum tits," which I am a big fan of.
The musket ball punched through the chest plate, and everyone immediately came. The whole
they-
kingdom.
like, thunk. Ooh. Are we all okay? Yeah.
Everyone just went home quietly.
Everyone now has to go home. The whole kingdom had to go home early. Ash time, hot poly pirate wife. I'm game. Fake coffee cup, disgusting. What? Mary Maid, God, I needed this wild nonsense whilst I was sick. Squiddy Towns are all shuffling home awkward, like just. Oh yeah, it's good. It's good military trial. That's I just need
Real,
to.
real. Just gotta. I can't make eye contact with anyone for a little bit. But
I'm just gonna get down here for a bit, just to dry, not to dry out. I just need to rest.
everyone's like, I can't get up from the table. I'm just gonna put my rucksack on my lap and just sit here for a minute.
Looking sad.
Looking-
Kira Ratman, the whole kingdom got detention for unclean language during class. Ali Baxter disappointed in Ace. It's Ali Baxter there being like, you fucking idiots. Right.
Yep, fair.
And now, to the wedding. No, to be fair, I have also got my burly northern himbo boyfriend.
That's true.
And why do I have to choose? Think it through. Your wedding to Lascal is, naturally, the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Lascal at your side. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? I do. Then I pronounce you king and husband. After the wedding, of course, there is a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Lascal, delivers a short but heartfelt toast, expressing a wish to get to know you better. I'd hope so. We're married now. By the time you find yourself alone with Lascal, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. I miss the north. It's too warm down here, and the people twist their words. They don't mean what they say. I'd much prefer to rule from the north if I could, or, oh, it's not so bad down here. Or, what do you mean? I can say, what do you mean? Everyone down here speaks in circles.
We got Greg's.
We got Greg's? We've got Greg's. Insulting each other without really insulting each other. I don't know how you stand it. It's tough, but I have to do my duty. I love it secretly, but I don't want him to know I'm a bitch. By the old gods, I feel for you. I couldn't do it. After finishing the last of the wine, you head to your separate bedchambers. What the fuck? It seems your husband is happy to take his time getting to know you. Fine. We'll take it slow. but we will rut Northern Himbo Prince like two royal stags. A contentious side. Captain Potato, Ali Vasca, and Susan Arts have all shouted, Autistic Himbo. Chief Foxglove Pal, Your Highness, this is an outrage. Lord Patrician Nusakin is trying to steal my bear from under my nose. What are you talking about?
Steal a bear?
Did you say bear?
Sounds like a good way to get killed by a bear.
Oh, Patricians of the Coast. So Lord Patrician Nasakin. Nasakin, everyone gets to choose now because you know what? Choice is important. Do you want sex voice or totally not punitive voice, Nasakin? Which one would you prefer? It's up to you. It's sex
voice or roll the dice.
Or roll the dice. Nasakin, it's called buying. We use this stuff called money in exchange for goods and services. But Nasakin, the question is, sex voice or punitive voice? Karen says sex voice, yes or no. Elfie says Tim,
Forrest
yes.
Gump.
Oh, roll the dice. Okay. It's not her bear. I was about to buy this beast from an adventurer in the Tatterlands when Chief Foxglove Pal turned up shouting and raving about going on.
Truly horrible.
Sorry, did people think that anything? I believe the phrase "anything" would be better than this.
That's like if custard came to life.
Got just to unroll those dice. Tell me more about this bear.
She's a magnificent specimen. She be a great addition to my menagerie.
And who is Skernahorn? The northern goddess of medicine and knowledge. The bear wears her mask upon her brow, clear as day. Mark my words, if this bear is not brought to the north where she belongs, there'll be trouble. Okay, so this is kind of a patricians versus chiefs, which sounds like an NFL matchup, except I don't think there's a patricians. There is a chiefs. I think they changed their name. Because there was the Kansas City Chiefs, but did they change their name? I can't remember. Inkstand Danny.
They definitely should have.
Tim, I'm a misophoniac, and I will come over to Brighton, and I will catch, and you will catch these hands. But no, wait, he did. That was Ben's droopy voice in Nobody Saves the World. It was quite droopy dog. And we're very happy. Smell that. I was more scared at this. FBW, no, the Chiefs still think it's the Redskins that had to change. Can open writers, I support violence. Alright, so if it's sacred, Chiefs Foxglove Pal should have the bear, which costs money and lowers faith. So that's what the Chiefs will want. And it will, yeah. So if we want to stop them from definitely winning to the next stage of their plan, we need to avoid lowering faith any further. It's already quite low. Find keepers. Lord Patrician can have the bear. That will also cost money. Or encourage a bidding war between the two nobles. So personally, I would probably go for bidding war. Because either way, you're basically helping the others. So I think C is where we should go. And what I'm also going to do, because otherwise it's going to split the vote, I am going to veto A. So now no one can vote for A. So it's going to be the patricians that are voting for B, and I think everyone else, unless you want to support the patricians, you've got to go with C to take them down. That's politics.
Tim, you can't. Yes, you can. Oh,
Absolutely.
Tim, you can't.
Oh,
sorry.
No, very different.
They said can't.
So I just have to plug in my Mac. It's getting cross. There's not got enough juice.
It is an outrage.
It's an outrage, but read the fucking Constitution, you bastards. Unallowed. If I had my way, we wouldn't have to listen to you councillors at all, but that's not how it works.
Actually, you're right. I think he is playing us. They ain't said everyone. The king is playing us. Just go B.
I mean, you can, but again, if you're not the Chiefs, like, all right, you'll upset me. Congratulations, but then the Chiefs will win.
Yeah, that's true. And we don't want that. Because it'll be like Every high street store will be at Greg's.
Every high street store will be at Greg's.
Every single one.
Lovely stuff.
And they'll have like the weird versions of supermarkets that kind of seem the same, but they're not quite.
Yeah. What is a sans glaze? I don't know. Kira, we should just overthrow the kingdom and let the bear be king. Bear king. Bear king.
Bear king. Bear king.
Encourage a bidding war between your two nobles. In a furious back and forth, the nobles battle it out for ownership of the bear because its ratings are just so high. Eventually, Chief Foxglove Power wins out. The Tattlelands adventurer is delighted and goes away with more money than she knows what to do with. The Defiance of the North is now loyal, but Foxglove Pal now has no money. I'm so sorry, Foxglove Pal. You spent all of your money on a bear. Naturally, the patricians aren't too happy to have lost their potential zoo exhibit, but there's little they can do. So they're a bit more grumpy with me, but there we go. The bear turns out to be a fearsome creature with bright white fur and intent green eyes, and she's vast. Even on all fours, she stands taller than a wagon. She's transported north slowly and carefully, sedated by special herbs, and followed by a stream of worshipping villagers. Chief Foxglove Pal is delighted that Skirinorn's will has been done, but your faith can't go any lower. Gnossadok, hello and welcome. Welcome. The bear is high. We've got a high bear. The north has a bear. Enjoy the bear of the north. How many people have we got on our nobles list? We've got 45 nobles now. It's lovely. I like when people join in. Right, so despite all of our efforts, I think the chiefs are going to be able to get there.
They're going to take it.
Yeah, because I have 6 faith and they needed to get it lower than 12. Mermaid, is that how you say gnosis in Brit? No, I don't know what that word is. Is it gnosis? Is it a silent G? Like, because there's Gnostics, which is like with a G, and that's like a sect, the Gnostic sect. So is it just gnosis? Yes, there's Kiwi. Nearly 80 viewers. Yeah, gnosis. What does it mean?
Don't know. Silent G.
Or is it just what people shout at me? No, sis. I don't know.
Esoteric knowledge of spiritual truth held by the ancient Gnostics. Oh, it's
Oh.
to do with Gnostics.
So gnosis is what the Gnostics know. Gnosis is what the Gnostics know. What the Gnostics know is what gnosis is. It's a good tongue twister. It's a good warm-up.
Yep. I love and need unique Gnostics.
Love and need unique new Gnostics. Right, next season. The Legend of Odheld's Horn. Northern sagas tell of Odheld's Horn, once gifted to mortals by the horned blooded prince himself, then lost to the snows of time, never to be found again, until now. By all the gods, can you believe it? This has been the most bountiful spring in living. Oh, hang on, he's supposed to be Yorkshire, but I'm doing Sean Bean. Is Sean Bean from? Yeah, Sean Bean is from Yorkshire. It's fine.
Yeah, he's
Bountiful spring in living memory. The grass is green, the sun is warm. Even our sheep have given birth in record numbers. It's the work of Odheld, my friend. We've spent many months beseeching him, and now he has rewarded us with the means to overthrow the king's regime. Truly, you mean to say he's pointed us to his horn? You're saying we can touch his horn? Is that what you're saying to me? You're saying we can find and touch his horn?
Come and get some horn.
Aye, but it's far to the north, in the Ice Giant's territory. The frozen wastes will need a hardy force of heroes to stand any chance of retrieving it. For the next stage of the chief scheme, they must raise their military to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Ooh, it's 9. It's 9 currently. Currently it's 9, though. Anna, why are you sighing at me? Why would you sigh at me? I've done nothing. I've done
Why
nothing
did
wrong.
you sigh?
Why would you sigh? Right, so the counts and the chiefs are doing quite well. The sex patricians have become too enamoured by jacking off and have just really been dropping the ball. No, not everyone. Don't everyone sigh at me.
Oh no! Oh no! The sigh chorus.
Sure, Tim, you're wholly innocent in everything. No, don't sigh. Don't sigh. It hurts me. No, the sighing. Tim has been unbearable, Admiral. No, the sighing. The sighing is again.
Sighing. So many sighs.
It's like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm gonna fucking melt. Ah! I'm going to hit my microphone with a cup of tea.
It's like Judgment Day in Terminator 2.
I was going to say Judgment at It's like Judgment at Nuremberg. I was like, all right, mate, I'm not that bad. Jesus.
It's a sign.
A sign.
Canopenneritis.
Canopenneritis.
Yeah. Why can I not read
It's hard.
usernames
It's hard.
They're capitalized?
Yeah, because Sam, it's almost as if without spaces and capitalization, it's very hard to tell what words are different words.
Yeah, it is.
So Fox up out. The thing about chat is we're always down to make Tim suffer. Also, I've still got no air. I need to get fucking. I need to bang this man so hard he makes a baby. That's how it works as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we can adopt. Or maybe we can adopt a bear.
Yeah.
Right. We'll go from top to bottom now. Rising tempers. Ah, Circulus Font. I have something I need to discuss with you. That oaf noble patrician Canopenneritis challenged my honour, calling me a coward only fit for fighting training dummies. I must regain my honour by fighting them at once. Okay. So, the chiefs are grumpy at the patricians. But I'm guessing that is going to increase their military honour. Like, no, you're not fighting anyone. You're going to forbid me by the Starfair. I cannot believe you. Lascal gives you an indignant sigh before storming off. Maybe I should have let them and then sabotage them. I don't know. But their defiance is so low, I'm not worried if they get a little angry at me. Captain Potato, even Lascal is sighing now. Charles Fro, I like the way that Sam and Tim are set up on Scream. I imagine them on a tandem bike, laughing together and cycling.
Shall we get cucumber sandwiches?
Let's. It's nice. It's good. God, Jester, you're not hitting that anytime soon. Oh, was that my husband? I thought that was the chief. Was that my husband? I can't remember now.
Mad at you now.
Shit. God, now I'm gonna have to have sex with a pirate captain. That was my husband. I thought it was the chief. I don't recognise my husband. A private exchange in the capital. The Kurth captain that you allowed to stay in the capital, the one you traded those weapons, she has been the cause of some concern. Take her name out of your mouth. Karen, you marry my son and forget?
Yes, because everyone's just killing each other in the streets to try and just get close to her.
Nobles have complained that she's been rude and confrontational. Yes, nice. She does not know royal etiquette.
She can be as rude as she wants.
Yeah, step on my neck. All right. Worse, some suspect her of being a Kurth spy. I have better things to do. Fuck off. Leave her alone.
Would a spy be rude? Would a spy cause problems? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Would a spy be that handsome? No.
No. I'm willing to take defiance. You know what? Maybe I can provoke everyone into an uprising and then use the chief's military might to defeat them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. A Mercantile complaint.
Maybe you can just provoke an uprising and then sail off into the sunset with
Yeah.
Orid.
Excellent. Perfect. I've only had this on my to playlist for a while. Might look to stream it too. It's a lot of fun. A merchant patrician. Right. Oh no, this is just a merchant, so I don't have to worry about anybody not wanting the sex voice because it's an NPC, so sex voice it is. Your Majesty, the richest merchants on the coast have bribed the patricians to give them an exclusive charter. They now control all trade of glassware and jewellery, the coast's most valuable goods. It's a monopoly, Your Majesty. They're scumming the public by fixating on prices, pushing small traders like myself out of business. Something must be done. I don't know why they can't say certain words, but I like it.
Princess Mononopoly is my favourite Studio Ghibli.
Princess Mononopoly is excellent. Like, it's good, but, you know, by the time you get to, like, the third round, everyone's lost interest.
Yeah.
Right. Monopoly, it sounds like it's just good business, which increases trade and stability. It reduces trade, it reduces stability, but it increases wealth. Demand that the Treasury gets a taste of the bribes. We increase the Treasury, but reduce stability, or declare the exclusive charter null and void, which makes people angry, costs us money, but increases my stability and authority. You know, on this one, it's a case of I don't mind. You know? Like, I'm going to say vote your conscience on this one. They've all got ups and downs for me, so it's a vote your conscience. All I'm going to do is... I think if... I want to keep my authority up, so look. If you choose C, it's going to cost me a bit of money, sure. So, patricians, you might like to do that one. But other than that, don't mind. Up to you. Up to you.
Gonna have to go A, I think. They're all bad from my point of view.
True democracy. No one's happy.
Yeah. Everyone's a little bit sad.
If everyone's a little bit sad, apparently that's good governance. See it is. See it is. My authority rises.
God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, there was nothing anybody really gained. It was only for to annoy the counts even more. In Susan's nuts. Damn it all. Round play. Patricians, you idiots. That lost you wealth, not him. Oh, that lost you wealth, not him. Oh, it did. It did. I thought it would. Right. Anil's joined. Let's see where Anil's ended up, because Anil tends to be a leader of men. So Anil's joined the counts. Hang on a minute. Why are the counts got so many members?
Anil.
Like, the counts have got 2 more members than everyone else. The counts are the largest faction now.
Because we're the best.
We need more chiefs.
Come on,
Right.
come on. Everyone join the counts. Everyone leave the game and join the counts. Counts.
I think that's what they're chanting. You order soldiers to break up the monopoly, accompanied by an even more fearsome threat: lawyers. The charter is declared illegitimate. Many patricians lose their investments. The kingdom authority is now imperious. Defiance is now aggrieved from the coast, and some patricians' wealth has decreased. Small traders in the coast flourish once again, and prices are returned to a sensible level. The common folk rejoice. So you've now got... Also, your trade has now increased to a monopoly. So because you destroyed your monopoly, your trade has increased to a bigger monopoly. So there you go.
Hang on a minute.
I don't understand, but that's just economics, baby.
Yeah.
Ellie Baxter, seems too extra have chosen cunts. And kingdom stability, we're now stable. It's good. It's a good, stable kingdom for a better prosperity barrier. Next season. Right. It's an auction. It's an auction. So. All I'll say is if you vote for the fortress, you are helping the chiefs. I don't think any of the other ones really affect me or anyone's goals in any way.
Not enough.
The
Theatre.
only
Counts want the theatre.
The only one is the fortress. So, again, vote your conscience, but just remember, the chiefs want the fortress.
Can't. Yeah.
Spend that cash.
Counts. We want theatre.
The counts support the arts. What can they say? But who's got more money? The counts or the chiefs? Or more importantly, who's willing to spend more of their money? And patricians, you can put your thumbs on the scale for this. I think you can. Can anyone vote for anything? I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah. Come on. Theatre.
Wow.
Everyone
Sam,
wants to see theatre.
Sam
Don't
spent,
you want to see...
I think, all of his money. I think
Yeah,
Sam spent
every
all of his
penny.
money. Every penny of it. Every penny.
We don't need a fortress. That fortress is going to turn into a five-tress. And then where will we be? We need theatre. We need Pinter.
Is this your slippery slope theory of fortresses?
Yeah.
And then a sixtress.
And then where are you? You're
Soviet
putting
Russia.
up battlements, right?
Anil says, how do you know how much money you have? I believe if you look in your overlay, you might be able to see how much money you have. So there's a little overlay in the corner. Left side of the screen in the overlay.
Theatre, yes. Oh, theatre and the fortress.
Oh shit! The top 2. It's the top
Hmm.
2. We needed to have voted for 2. Bums. Well,
So probably didn't need to spend every single penny.
what a
but-
shame.
Oh well.
What a shame for you. Now, speaking of going out on the town in Brighton, a hungry bear. That's right. Take
Nice.
it. Right, Chief Foxglove Pal, who I thought I was talking to last time. Our wondrous bear is thriving in the north, Your Highness, just as Skuranon would wish. The god speakers have gained visions of new herbs and medicines ever since she arrived. The gods are good. You've now got modest trade. The time for the real question. Is she adorable and fluffy? She's an avatar of one of the most powerful deities, Your Greatness. But yes, she is very fluffy. The only thing is that she's eating a lot. Our hunters have to push into the frozen waste to find enough food to go round. My pocket is buzzing. Let me just check to see it isn't Discord. No, we're fine. It's all okay. I'm not being shouted at. Fox Up Out. Nice, good choice, fictional me. So your farming is going badly. Lord Patrician Nasukin. Now, Nasukin, I can continue with the voice you have been assigned, which is horrid, collapsing, droopy dog, or you can go to sex voice. It's up to you. The choice is yours.
Is there a third option? Is there
Sam,
a roll? Can we roll the dice
Sam,
again?
No, there isn't.
No.
It's sex
Oh,
voice.
no.
I gave you a choice. I gave you a choice. It's that voice that everybody hated, or that voice that everybody hated. Which one would you like? Nasukin. If indeed Nasukin is still here. It was a while ago. It was about 45
was.
minutes ago. Let's try out the sexo voice. Okay. Having second thoughts, are you? Potentially the bear would be better in a nice, cozy menagerie. Splosh. Okay. Karen, sex voice kind of sounds like a bad anime dub. Please hire me
Shut
to
up,
do-
Tim.
I will, Foxglove. I will not do that voice until the next time I am required to by the game. Please hire me to do a bad anime dub. I would have so much fun. And if you actually pay me well, I'll do a good anime dub. The choice is yours. Squiddy Totes, that splash was just for flavour, admit it. It always is. Right. Do we demand that the nobles donate their crops? Do we import fine meats for the beast? Do we leave the chiefs to feed their own bear, or do we transfer ownership of the bear to Lord Patrician Nasukin? So, to be honest, for everybody who isn't the chiefs, I don't know why you wouldn't basically leave them to deal with their own mess, really. Because then it doesn't cost you anything. All the others have pluses and minuses for you. But if you just leave the Chiefs, it only affects the Chiefs. And you don't have to worry about it. Blue's got their shit together. So I'm going to say I will...
Do we need to...
I'll do that.
Ash Time says, do we need to own the game to join? No, you
No,
don't.
Absolutely not. Anyone can join, anyone can vote. If you own the game, you can... choose which faction you join, and your character turns, because it basically chooses people who have joined to include their names. You're more likely to be a big character if you own the game and connect. Start the vote.
Yeah. Counts do not vote C, Ali Baxter says, which... Hit the treasury. Don't hit the treasury.
Oh yeah, and those who are not the patricians, you need to defeat B. Although I don't know if B is going to be defeated. It seems that people want the treasury to be depleted.
Get that meat. Get that chorizo. Get that Parma ham.
Right. Now, you know
Oh,
what?
no.
There are more lords than this. We have more nobles than this. So I'm not going to hit continue yet. You can vote for A, remaining nobles, and stop the patricians from continuing, from increasing their, progressing their scheme. It's up to you.
Oh, somebody voted for B.
So, okay. So my continued efforts are actually making it worse.
Making it worse.
Okay, fine. So, all right, fine. Treasury spending it is. But when the economy collapses, don't come wailing to me. Oh, you will with an army? That's an issue for me. That is an issue for me. Fine fish from Sal, venison from the Tatterlands, even some Ashmeaden beef. Hashtag my nickname in high school. It all arrives in the north to help the chiefs support their sacred bear. She eats remarkably well and grows sleeker and happier by the day. As do the chiefs, who can take the choicest cuts of meats and ripest vegetables for themselves, then are fertile and loyal. Gosh. I love it when people are fertile and loyal. Right. About your heir. Oh, Kira Ratman, I was hired to do some dubbing for someone a couple of weeks ago. The character I was supposed to dub was a 5-year-old girl who's a little snob and a bully, I think. I don't know, but I do know that I'm certainly not a 5-year-old little snob bully girl. But I got paid and I need the money for crafts. So, hey, get paid. It's fine.
Yep. A friend of mine had loads of anime tapes that when we were kids, that he had to import from Japan at the time. When we called it manga, not anime. And one of them, the dubbed version, all of the accents were like Birmingham accents. It was so weird.
I'll defeat you with my sword, I will.
They decided to get an entirely Brummie cast for this.
I kind of like to watch that.
Version. Yeah, God,
in Susan R, I don't actually know what this was in reference to, but you just shouted "get fucked" already, Tim, and you got what you wanted. I don't know why I'm being shouted at. Foxbow, I've honestly asked so often why we never domesticated bear. That's honestly a dream scenario. I believe you. I don't know if you could do it. There are animals that they consider undomesticatable because there are people that live with bears and like get on with them. But the problem with bears is obviously bears sometimes fight other bears that they previously liked. Like they have in them the sort of like, I'm actually quite annoyed at you, I'm going to hit you. And when a bear hits you, you immediately die.
Yeah,
there's sort
you
of
explode into confetti.
No, there's no real sort of like, oh, I got a bit. People do get a bit mauled by bears, but most of the time, if a bear decides it's time for you to go away, you're going away.
And you can get killed by accident by other animals that we've domesticated.
Sorry, Foxtrot just said excuses. All I hear are excuses.
Yeah. You can get killed by a horse or a cow. Absolutely. But it's much easier to get killed accidentally or on purpose by a bear.
So much easier. People are now... sorry, I just need to shout. So, Susan Art started this by saying, you need an heir, Tim. And 7 Penguins followed this up with, fucking get that man with child. Court Jester, chop chop breed boy, get your man pregnant. In Susan's Arts, Empreg autistic himbo. Ethan Aliens, get some Empreg on this stream. Alia Baxter, you must fuck this himbo. Karen, Tim, get my son pregnant. Obsessed, someone get that man boy preggers. If Ethan, guards, impregnate this man. Inksane Danny, get your himbo pregnant.
Horrid.
Oh dear. Gregor,
imagine Foxglove Pal. Imagine a little bear, like a corgi, but a bear. I mean that would be fine.
And then Foxglove Pal says, but they coffee cup. If not friend, why friend shaped?
Yeah, I mean Monty's like a corgi-sized bear.
Yeah, but if Monty was the size of a bear, Sam, would you be alive?
No, no. I'm not sure anyone would.
No,
I think that might be it.
Pestilence would sweep the land.
Yeah.
Mad Dog 33. I joined the chat in the middle of an Empreg rant. Yeah, sure, I'll stick around. If that's the vibe you like, then let me tell you, you found the right fucking stream.
Yeah, you came to the right neighborhood.
Somebody give this person a gift sub because they'll enjoy themselves. Right. Your marriage to Lascal is not what you'd hoped. He seldom sleeps in your bed, and over breakfast you exchange only a few frosty words before he departs for combat drill, which I assume is a sex thing. The last thing on your mind is producing an heir, but the needs of the kingdom must prevail. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. I'd like to have a magnificent affair with the pirate queen. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
He says out loud at the breakfast table.
Oh, is this why it's so frosty? Thank you, Squidly Terrence, for gifting gifts up to MadDuck33. That's very kind of you.
Very generous.
Very generous. I'm going to say I'm very happy, thank you, because I don't think my mother is the one who... Oh, right, your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to this kingdom. So basically, the Queen Mother is the one in shouting, "Get your himbo Gregonant."
I want
Mad
a
Doc,
grandson.
Mad Doc, thanks. I think. What's a
Welcome
gift?
aboard.
And what's an obligation? You'll find out now. But I'm glad you found a way to have both. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they are a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. Okay. Ooh. Hang on a minute. A bastard, you say? Do I get to choose who to have the bastard with?
Yeah, anyone?
Anyone in particular? Because I don't think my Northern Himbo husband is particularly interested in me. Sam,
Mm-hmm.
could you organise a vote for me for a moment, please?
Yep.
So, the vote is persevere with Gregonant Himbo, or bastard with Pirate Queen ?
Yep.
And the choice is yours, chat. The choice is yours. Verissimo. So, Anil, when are you going to that doctor's appointment for early onset dementia, since you keep forgetting that joining this stream is a terrible idea? Anil responds, that's what comes with being friends with the Meredith, it seems. It's true.
Hang on. It doesn't like some words that I've used.
What, really? Why? What? I can't
didn't like
imagine. Inkstone Danny, got a sausage roll in me called that Gregonance. Kira Atman is suggesting bastard with bear. I don't know.
Content does not meet guidelines. Just
All right.
give me a hint.
Let's go Gregonant Himbo or Pirate Queen on side. Because I think, as Glacier Bob suggests, every single term is not permitted that you have used. There we go. Where Babby come from? Okay. It is, I believe, a 1-minute poll. Gregonant Himbo or Pirate Queen? What will they choose? I actually don't know. In a choice between autistic himbo Gregnancy and getting on with a Pirate Queen in trousers, I feel like this chat may be split directly down the middle. I think this may be the argument that divides chat and destroys the stream. I don't know.
Excellent poll, thank you.
It's
I
a
did
good
my best.
It's a
I
good
didn't know
poll.
what words it didn't like, so I was
Just misspelled them all.
yeah, just
I wrote
changing things.
Wrote in Time Machine, give the gays yowie. Cowards. So, Penguins, I'm also not sure you choose the parent of your bastard child. I kind of hope I'd have some choice in that for purely mechanical reasons, if not
You
nothing
can just
else.
have head cannon on it. We can just be like, yes, this was.
We know. Why does
We
that
know
child
who
have a
it was.
cutlass? We know. We know.
And a tricorn hat.
And a tricorn hat. The sexiest hat.
Currently, Gregnant Himbo is leading. How
It
about
is
that?
leading. It's leading by more than I thought. That is a healthy lead. Of course, Jester, surely a threesome would solve all of this. I know. But will the royal court listen? No, they won't. Very coughing up. The people yearn for MPEG. Anil, is that a cutlass in your scabbard, or are you just happy to skewer me? Excellent. Fox about Tim, you can't wait nearly 2 years to play this game. It's so fun. I know. I think we may be playing this a bit more. It's a lot of fun. I like the storytelling of it. Instead, Danny, born with 2 eye patches, a peg leg, and a pistol belt. Right. Well, I think it's a Gregnant Himbo. I'm going to let the poll officially finish, but that is 73%, 32 to 12. My husband and I will have a child together. The traditional, the traditional method. 2 gay kings will impregnate each other. The traditional way, the time-honored way. And also, Inkstone Danny sort of shoots back with, "Is that a cock in your pocket? Or are you just happy to kill me?" Which there's a lot going on there.
Bit on the nose, but
It is Mad Dog. This is the first king of my first dynasty. It is true. No one will object to that. I can arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business and defeat the Hun. Same John Penguins, trans autistic himbo. Fox Pal, what if Tim's character gets pregnant? Oh,
The door.
I think there's a delivery.
Is it
Hang
me?
on. It's Shitwig. Oh, Amy's got it. I think it might be a delivery of mango electrolytes. Not electrolytes, hydration drinks. Well, they are electrolytes.
Yeah.
Right. So, the long
Yeah, the
march
fuck
north.
month. You
Yeah.
get to fuck for a whole month.
Everybody gets a fuck month. This isn't the Dark Ages. Check state. Actually, it might be 949. When's
Yeah.
the Dark Ages officially? I mean, I know the Dark Ages is a term that's gently falling because I like the Dark Ages is we don't have documents for it and people take it as nothing went on. It's just like no, just we have fewer documents. Darkness refers to lack of information as opposed to lack of culture. Think it through.
Nothing happened. Everyone
LBW
just sat
800 to
down.
1200. Yes, because it's basically like after the Roman Empire, the Western Roman Empire collapses, and so basically we lose a lot of that kind of centralized information gathering system. Fox Power, they don't know about ovulation in the game yet. Ellie Baxter, but then again, you're about 400 years out of my interest. You're not the first person to tell me that. Yeah? What does it mean? You go into the club, you ask a girl to dance, and she says, you are 400 years outside of my interest. And you're like,
you're 400 years too young for
I've
me.
been rejected, but I don't know why. Like,
I'm an ancient witch.
Am I an ancient witch? What has just been said to me? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. Good evening, Your Majesty. Tell me, have you ever heard of Odheld's horn? The Northern legend, right? The Horn of Odheld is indeed a Northern legend. The horn is gifted to mortals before the Ninth Triumph during the Cursed Age. Pagan superstition. Surely. Partly, the horn is likely the creation of one of the deposed gods. The chiefs have merely built up the myth as a way of understanding things beyond their understanding. But it is real. It is said to have the power to destroy any fortification with a single toot. The chiefs are searching for it in the frozen waste, having received a sign hinting at its location. That doesn't sound good. It's not. We need to stop them before they achieve it, if at all possible. They've gathered a great host of warrior heroes for the journey to the waste. We must act fast and have any hope of stopping them.
Chat is enjoying the word toot.
Toot!
Toot.
And
It's the
they
skeleton, right?
gave a mighty toot! Burp. You hastily assemble the council to deal with the chief's military build-up. The chiefs predictably deny everything. Would you deny us the right to protect ourselves from the ice giants? Bah! Says Chief Christune. Right, so, everybody. The chiefs, we need to reduce their military massively.
Mm-hmm.
And they, like now, because otherwise they have won. So you need to forbid the northern armies from entering the frozen wastes. If you don't, the chiefs will win. It's that's just the case. So I'm going to veto allowing the chiefs to build up their forces, just so the chiefs can't vote for that. So now it's just a split vote.
A.
Anybody who isn't the chiefs, you gotta go A.
Gotta go A.
Otherwise, they win. People are calling me a cunt. Means I'm doing the right thing. We're starting the vote now. I even heard you go, Sam. Like, bam.
It's like, quick.
The counts have the numbers as well. We saw their big, hefty voting block.
I'm straight in there.
Is that a voting block in my pocket? Or am I just pleased to lobby you? What?
Let's play the voting song.
It's democracy in action. Ooh, don't let your reactions be based on emotions, on cold hard facts. The truth won out. We forbid the northern armies from entering the frozen wastes. Oh, they're so angry now. The voting has closed. Lovely. I think we, the chiefs, still somehow benefit from A. Well, the main thing it does is reduce your military might.
Yeah, which is always a good idea.
But by how much? I don't know.
100?
You think a piece of paper will stop us? Ha! You don't know that the northern chief is made of meats. I'd assume meats.
The problem with someone having a weapon that is like you can't have that weapon anymore is they might use the weapon.
Yeah.
Because they might get the horn, and then that would be a problem.
It's true. It's true. Deadman, as a chief, I'm not even voting for this. It's your funeral when the chiefs are forced to rebel. I mean, that's why I need to reduce your military might, because I think if your number is lower than the others, then I can survive the rebellion as long as... I mean, I don't know if the patricians would come to my aid, because they're even more defiant, so we'll just have to find out.
We're too busy crossing our arms and tutting to do anything about it as well. So,
although your decree discourages a few law-abiding northern warriors from joining the expedition, you cannot stop them by law alone. Okay, so it only reduced their military by 1. Just the 1?
Oh.
I thought it would do more than that, but it turns out...
Ruh-roh.
No. I can feel the situation getting out of hand, with only 4 minutes left. Yep, end season. Uh-oh. An insidious plot. In the darkest depths of the eastern forest, Count Contrived Pod Live has gathered his fellow plotters around a mossy stone obelisk. The Count... Oh, okay. Sam, go ahead.
Uh-oh. What was it? It was bad.
The council's demanded a shake-up, but the king resists all calls to replace his advisors.
That was it.
It's good stuff.
Horrid.
Mad Dog says, I fear you may be tooted apart soon, my lord. Don't toot me, toot! Boof! Right. There's little we can do while the king holds out, but something tells me his position is not as strong as he thinks. The count's aim is to lower authority to 4 or less. You remain. Right. The troublesome one. In the north, unbeknownst to the rest of the kingdom, a great battle has just taken place. Naturally, the chiefs are celebrating their recent victory against the ice giants in the frozen waste by smashing steeds together and singing battle songs all throughout the night. Did you see that giant's face when I cut him down? Poor blighter never felt a heated axe before. So much loot. Never mind the horn. Look at all this gold. The party lasts long into the night. A few chiefs take turns drinking mead out of old Odheld's horn. Now, does it help that I'm married to a chief? Laser Kiwi, toot the ting. Steens, sir. Sorry, was it Steins? Was it Steins? Steins. As dawn breaks, they stumble into the main hall where Chief Alder has beckoned them. Quiet down, you louts. It's time to get serious. This horn has the power to collapse buildings, cause earthquakes, and even destroy mountains. We must vote on how it will be used. Voting is open. Do you threaten to destroy the kingdom's food supplies and lower others' farmings, or do you sneak into the capital and collapse the palace on the monarch's head? You will also kill your autistic trans himbo king, with whom I am trying to have a pregnancy. So think that through. I mean, only 2 people have voted. You better get on it. There's 8 seconds left.
It's only for the chiefs.
It's only for the chiefs. So. Only for the chiefs. Quickly now.
Quickly
now. We did a little more on A. Little more on A. No, that's more on B. More on A. More on A. Anybody? Anybody more on A? Just checking how many nobles there are. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 7 plus 5 is 13. Okay, no, 4. No, okay, no, okay. So you're gonna try and kill me. All right, all right, fine, fine. You crush your autistic trans himbo prince. See if I care. A bit too sneaky for my liking, but it'll get the job done. We'd best make sure security is lax enough for us to sneak in. I'm sure we can convince the king to relax a few restrictions here and there, for the good of the realm, of course. I'm also remembering that the guards of the palace are chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
So, LPBW, no, Tim, we will warn the himbo to leave. He's unhappy there anyway. Fox about Tim, I will always try to kill you. Okay, they want to lower my authority. So if they're in the final stage...
We want it 4 or less.
Okay. So... I need patricians. I need people on my side. So the patricians... I'm going to bribe you. I'm going to tax the chiefs more. And I think I'm going to tax the counts more.
What? But we've been so...
Yeah.
I also don't have that government money.
Tax the counts. They're insolent.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can't believe I'm being taxed.
What? Taxed in my house? Well, we have reached 7 o'clock, but I kind of want to keep going. But I'm also aware that we normally only do 3. Should we see if we can get, because we're so close, should we just give it one?
Yeah.
We'll give it
Give it another season.
We'll give it another season or so to see if the Chiefs can be stopped or destroyed. Okay. A city in flames. Oh, hang on, sorry, Lord Patrician Maddock. So you can choose its sex voice or a different other voice. It will not be Snively Droopy Dog.
It will not be the one.
I can guarantee you that.
Set everyone's.
What I can't
teeth on
guarantee
edge.
you is it won't be as bad or worse. But maybe I won't manage it, and maybe it'll be something you're fine with. Maybe actually it'll be a good voice. Who knows? It's up to you, Maddock.
You have to
Yeah,
choose.
Maddock. What? Sorry, I don't know if you're aware of this, Maddock. So the voice we use default for the patricians is, and people hate it. And so, in the interest of democracy, I offer an alternative voice, but you don't know what it is. So it's a gamble. It's the mystery box. Now, last mystery box was this, and people didn't like that either. Okay, Maddock, shake up your voice bag and pick one at random. Okay.
You're a ghost, baby.
That's very similar to the other one.
What? Okay, fine. I'll make my mouth a different shape then, shall I?
Oh. Hello. You're a ghost, baby. There has been a terrible fire in the city. We once there were buildings. Now, there is a field of smoldering ash. Whoa. Died. The corpses. The nothing.
So you're a cartoon dog, is that?
What caused this fire?
Our warehouse was storing lamp oil and safety in an immense quantity. The owners were in the middle of haggling over the prices. But one of the merchants lit his pipe. But, oh no, lit a pipe. Oh, little lamp oil and lit a pipe. Not good. No, ma.
Ugh, those absolute idiots.
I was hoping the council might unlock some funds for the treasury, so we got to rebuild them. Well, would you help us rebuild? With the money, back.
A vote. Thank God for subtitles. Ash time. Personally, I think this is great. Maddock, okay, I know you're not trying to scare new viewers away, but if you did, But if you
were, this would be the way to do it.
Maddock has unfortunately skewered me here. I know you're not trying to scare new viewers away, but if you did, what would you do differently? What would you do differently?
As a small man.
Right. Well, okay. So the treasury is too low, so the patricians can't vote for that. Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to veto rebuild the city exactly as it was. So you can vote. Real question, Tim. Answer the question. I think what I would do differently is I would exclude Sam from the stream, and it would just be all me doing this, and then without sort of Sam sort of like cutting through the strong mustard of my personality. I think it would become, and also you wouldn't see Monty, and people
You wouldn't see this little boy.
wouldn't see this little handsome boy.
Right, I don't want my face licked.
But
Thank
I
you.
believe, Father, you would like your face licked because your face is a
Kisses.
delicious ham.
Salty face.
Veresima, vote to replace Tim with Monty. Look, you think you want that, but his reign of terror will begin swiftly and your bank accounts will be emptied. Right, so you can vote. Do what you like, but you ain't taking money from my treasury. Offer no
My
help.
advisor. Monty's my advisor.
What does he advise you? Loose ham? Is his advice
Kibby.
loose
Dada.
ham and kibby?
Chicken.
Dada chicken and kibble. Okay. I have noticed offering no help is a theme of this chat, so it's feeling very libertarian out there. Deal with the spiders yourself. A fire?
Yep.
Are you an idiot? Nothing for you.
Sounds like your problem.
Sounds like your problem. Oh no! Fires in my region? No! Voting is closed. What should we be done about the burned down city and the coast? Nothing. Nothing. You send word to the patricians of Ladriel that they will be expected to rebuild their own city without the king's help. Their wealth has decreased, their defiance is now aggrieved, their trade has gone from 10 to 9, and stability is now teetering.
By the night, what is the point of having a king in the first place? I do not like the king.
Seven of Penguins, how dare you call us that, Tim? What did I call you?
Libertarians.
Oh, yes, I did. Just throw Coogan and whoever that guy's name is comparing Michael Caine accents is awesome. Oh, that would be in the trip. That's Steve Coogan and Rob Brydon. Charles Fro, are you by any chance American? I don't know, because for Americans who have enjoyed the trip, over here it was a 6-episode series, and for the American version they cut it down into a movie, so you lose like more than half of the content. So
Get the series. The series is so good.
Encourage you. Yeah, so Charles Rowe, if you like those shows, in the US they got. How did you know? I listened to a podcast where people were talking about it, and they were Americans, and they were like, "Did you know in Britain it was a series?" And I got from that like, now I know in America it was cut down into a movie. So if you like it, you can get more of it. A VPN to the rescue, indeed. Right. A clairvoyant visit.
The palpable, the sadness in that series was pang.
Sad.
Just
Coogan.
delicious. You could scoop up that sadness.
You could spread it on bread.
Yeah.
Fox O'Pal replying to Mad Dog. Also, to be real, I think he just forgets that he doesn't want to scare away new people. This is just him, and there is a very specific niche of people who stick around. It's true. I immediately forget. Like, we get raided, and I'm like, oh, we must do this, and we must do that. And about 8 seconds later, I'm like, bleh, bleh, bleh. You know, if you like this.
But if you can't be yourself, what's the point?
What's the point? Money, Sam. I believe the point is money.
Oh, yes, that's it.
You get paid not to be yourself. Your Highness, Chief Lazy Kiwi has been having pathetic dreams. It's true. I can be part of the veil betwixt now and in some ways off. And some ways off. Go on, give me a prophecy.
Some ways off. Don't be. Could you be more vague?
Ooh, a little bit maybe later. As I look to the future, it speaks through me. Oh, sorry. I look to the future and it speaks through me. No more, no less. For instance, Lady Patrician Ashtime should be aware of birds for the next season. You're on fucking notice, Ashtime.
Vague is someone else. That's right.
Sorry, Sam. Did you get a username wrong? I would never.
No. But I didn't. But there is someone else in the chat called Vague.
Oh, they're double Vagues. Kira Ratman, this reminded me that in Israel, the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatables is translated directly into Rain of Falafel. And I think about that quite often, as the title makes it sound a lot more threatening. Oh, dear. Welcome, Leroy Jenkins. Mad Dog, unfortunately for myself, I am a freak, so I guess I'll stay. Join the freaks.
Join the freaks.
Let's give it. At least I don't have to worry about the weird quote-unquote sexy voice. I saw a vision of Count Gnosis Docs. Sorry, I had to work out how to say that and then say it in an accent. Body floating away on dark water. What? Blood and stars! Please, Your Greatness, have them foretell the future for the Council. We could gain insight into great mysteries. Alright. Do we want visions? Do we want to throw this charlatan in the dungeon, or do we want to make Chief Lazy Kiwi an official council advisor?
This doesn't help.
It's up to you. I just want to find out.
Counts
hang on.
wants
So
C.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because
No.
I can cancel out with my own choice.
Oh,
It'll
yeah,
lower
you
my
can.
authority and then raise my authority. So that works for me.
Gosh, dang it.
Enjoy. And we were also joined by young Cameron Diaz.
Oh, young
Falling through a
Cameron
por-
Diaz.
Falling through a portal in time.
What movie are you about to be in, Cameron Diaz? I was trying to think of a Cameron Diaz vehicle, and I couldn't think of a single one.
Was Cameron Diaz in Charlie's Angels?
The Mask. Yeah.
The Mask. That one where there's jizz in her hair.
Oh, something about Mary.
There's something about Mary. The thing about her.
Shrek 2.
is the jizz. Shrek and Shrek 1. To be fair, I think she's in both. And Shrek 3.
Shrek.
Yeah, she's Princess Fiona in Shrek.
Oh.
I think.
Okay.
Maybe
not
I'm
a real
wrong.
Shrek
I might be
head.
wrong.
I'm not a Shrekker or a Shrekist.
You're not a Shrekenist.
No. Oh, being John Malkovich.
Yeah,
It's a
being John
surprising
Malkovich.
career.
Yeah. My authority is now commanding. Wonderful news, Your Majesty. I'm certain they will not disappoint. Sure enough, Chief Lazy Kiwi has a canny sense of what's best for the North. They're less defiant, their trade is dynamic, their farming is fruitful. I just need to reduce their fucking military might. Jesus Christ. But the other nobles start to mutter this seeing the unseen is no more than a disguise for giving out special treatment. Do you see my Gregonant husband? Can the king really be trusted with this charlatan constantly whispering in his ear? My authority is now merely credible, which is where it was when we started. Merrickdale, Shrek is one of the most influential, important movies of our time. I actually think that's true, but influential doesn't mean good.
No.
It had a lot of influence, especially in terms
Cholera
of like,
was influential.
and especially in terms of like, can we shit out some animation real quick and not worry about Pixar's obsession with quality and still make a lot of money? And the answer was yes, you can.
Certainly can.
Catastrophic is raiding with a party of 4. Welcome.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome aboard.
Ali Baxter, Shrek is a good movie just for fun. Oh, it's perfectly fun. Perfectly fun. However, it is a little bit too influential for how much it is just a little bit of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Your Majesty, the good folk are bounty hunters representing the Republic of Kirith, they say. King Circulus Funt, we greet you humbly. How may I help you? We're searching for someone, a fugitive. You might say we heard she went by the name Oriad. We know nothing. Snitches get stitches.
Snitches. Yeah. What is it? Snitches get? Is it something good? Remind me.
Yeah, it's actually stitches, Sam.
Stitches, isn't it? Yeah. So.
But maybe what they're saying is
zip.
snitches get a well-funded healthcare system that offers them medical treatment when they get hurt.
They're gonna need it.
They're going to need it from all of the hitting we'll do. Amusa said it's actually scritches. It's actually scritches. Instant Danny says they end up in ditches.
Mm-hmm.
Right. What kind of fugitive she? I'm just asking questions. What kind of fugitive she? The ships under her command are the property of the Republic of Kirth, as is their cargo. I don't know anyone. Forgive us, Your Majesty, but we are not fools. We know your military is using the weapon she stole. Okay, well, she's under my protection, as we feared. Still, perhaps we can work out a deal. The Grand Pensionary of Kirth is offering a large bounty for the return of this woman, and we are sure that she is an esteemed king such as yourself would not risking drawing Kirth's ire. Right. My Council of Nobles, we've all had our differences, but I think we can unite around protecting the Pirate Queen.
Yes. Everyone unite. This is a unified
Field theory.
Here.
As proof of our goodwill, we'll even allow you to keep the firearms that were stolen. Okay, so if you hand Oren over to them, we get a lot of money. Or we can discreetly pay the bounty hunters to tank someone else, or we can refuse the bounty hunter's offer. Do not give up the Pirate Queen. Chiefs and counts, don't vote for C unless you want to help the patricians, because that's what they want. If you vote that, then the patricians will progress their scheme. Maybe you do want that. Maybe you want the patricians to win.
Uh-oh.
Mercadil, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Why would you do this?
What went
through your head?
Could you be thinking?
I want you to justify your choices.
5-page essay about why you voted
Charles Froh
to hand over.
What the hell? Right. So anybody who isn't the patricians, if you still have a vote, you can vote for B, and you don't
Get
advance
B
the
in there.
patricians.
Yeah, we do not want the patricians.
Has Mercadil
Being
popped their head above the parapet? If my hot spider wife has to go, then so does Orid. Wow.
This is This is vengeance.
Wow. Okay. Whereas Charles Fro said, I'm distracted. Oh, no. Distracted was autocorrect for Spartacus. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Come on. There's got to be some B voters out there. I think William Devil is trying to vote B, but I don't know if they've actually joined yet. You'd have to join and then vote B.
Join and then vote.
I don't think I can hang on the screen any longer. I feel like that will be no, I don't think that will be sort of electoral fraud at this stage. Close the polls. See Hertz to please help us. No, fine. Right, I've been hurt. You've hurt me. Discreetly pay the hunters to take someone else. The bounty hunters do not take long to consider your offer.
Nothing.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what you voted for. They return to Kurth with the head of a nameless prisoner. You hope officials back in the Republic will be none the wiser. Or it decides to stay in the kingdom, offering advisory services to your navy as payment for sparing her. Your coast's military is now strong. Great. Well, the patricians got everything they wanted. I hope you're happy. You bastards. I'm getting fucked from 3 directions at this stage. I was doing quite well at the start, and it all really got out of hand very quickly. There has been no single way to reduce the chief's military strength. There has been no option that we haven't taken that would reduce it. Like, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Inkstain Danny, the choice is yours. The choice is yours. Obelisk Killer, I hope you aren't happy. Flies. I think the choices of the past are coming back to haunt me. Also, I didn't vote for that. I voted for something else. I didn't do it. Inkstain Danny, which voice would you like? Zach's voice? Or other? You enacted it, Tim. I had no choice but to enact it. There's not a note don't enact button. Or
you could take the third option is a mutiny, and I'll do the voice.
It's true. Yeah, you know what? Inkstain Danny has not replied, and we need to. Oh, hang on, Inkstain. Please consider my misophonia while picking a non-sex voice. Okay, so Sam, it's up to you, but non-mesophonic, as a mesophonic yourself, a non-mesophonic voice.
No mouth noises.
No mouth noises.
Please consider my misophonia while picking a non-sex voice.
Okay, that's not the lines. So read the lines. Read the signs.
The treasury is practically empty, and the king is struggling to fund his ambitions. We are perfectly placed to offer him a loan.
Are you the banking concern that Gotham deserves?
Yeah.
Lord Patrician, they then. So helpful of us.
Indeed, these loan agreements will be as friendly as a bear trap. Absolutely loaded with hidden catches in the small print. Now, watch me work my magic.
Good evening, Lord Patrician. What exactly is the purpose of this meeting?
I heard about the king's recent money troubles, and I thought we could both benefit. Sign here and here.
This agreement does seem fair. Very well, I'll sign. Fucking hell, I need a new treasurer.
You need a treasurer who has some kind of qualification in
any kind of finance,
or economics, or finance. Yeah.
The king will be pleased. Good night, Lord Patrician, and may the 9th bless you.
Can you wife the treasurer? Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, I assume so. Moose, I'm not strong enough for this. Maybe when I was a younger man, but not now.
See, easy as pie, but it's not enough to bankroll the king. The rest of the kingdom must be in debt to us as well.
See, you voted for this. Didn't have to be this way. To advance the scheme, the patricians must have the highest trade of all regions for 3 seasons, and they currently do. So, counts and chiefs.
Better get selling lemonade by the roadside. Better get selling bracelets on Etsy. Quick.
Nobles must vote for their least favourite option, and the option with the least votes will pass. Okay, so we can reverse voting, or we can do swing vote. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. I think I'm going to adopt that instead of golden choice, so that when I know there's one where we're going to split the vote and lose, and then later be like, oh, we should have done this, then people can swing. Because this is a pro-swinging stream. And we've always said that. Okay.
You're welcome, Inkstone Danny.
End of year.
That was hell on my throat. I'm not doing that voice again.
End of the year. Defiance is too high, and one of the more of the regions is considering rebellion. Rebelling will stop the region from advancing their scheme. Oh! And they can't be taxed to take part in normal votes. Interesting. So, Patricians of the Coast, you can start a rebellion.
Okay.
But it will stop your scheme. So at any point, the patricians can vote to rebel. Avatar of the Schoonercom.
Don't do it.
Oh, this is
I think
Naniskin. Oh, I believe the voice is this.
Chief Pascal and our friends have locked themselves in their lodges and are refusing to come out. They say they are learning the ways of the Schooneron. Meanwhile, our trade routes are drying up because of their negligence. By the ninth, I swear it is a damned bear's fault. Blip.
A dangerous thing indeed, Your Majesty. I know we tolerate these heathen practices in the North, but this is too much.
Okay. What does that mean?
Eating poisonous moss and making horrible concoctions so they can have visions of their pagan god. Apparently, Schoonergon is a deity of wisdom and medicine. Pah! Pah! I say. What do we do? Your August Majesty, our traders will lose their livelihoods if they can't sell all their salt to the Northerners.
What do we do? We can ask the chiefs to share in the knowledge. And then we all gain. Yeah. I feel like we should do that. Right. What do we have here? Yeah. So I'm gonna go. I think we should ask the chiefs. I think we need to learn bear magic. Is what I'm saying. I think we need to learn the magic of the bear. And if anybody else doesn't agree with that, then I just simply don't know.
I think counts want to stay. A looks good, but I think it will boost the trade for the patricians, which we definitely don't want.
No, probably not.
So,
And the thing is, like, it says like send in the church, like, but it says like it could be up or down. So I don't really know. So I'm gonna go for B. I want to learn about bear magic, but that's just me. I want to learn the secrets of the bear. And people are like, oh, anything but what Tim's want. I genuinely just want to know what the bear magic thing is. This is not tactical voting for me. Like, most of these are a bit of a wash. Like, do what you like. They've already got what they want on trade for green. I just want to know what the bears tell us.
What does the bear say?
What does bear say?
I can't help but notice that nobody's voting.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, they just want A. They want A. Can't tell you why. What do you put 100? Because it helps me. Like, I would like that, and I have to choose one of them, so I may as well. But people don't like it. People don't like it. They just want to vote against me. Why do you put? Because he doesn't understand the game. Yeah. Like, what do you mean? I suppose because it does dissuade people from voting on it. But again, my authority is already fine. Like, it's not in danger. Set up trade between counts and patricians instead. We cut out the chiefs.
I think Baxter, I think we should have gone for D, the counts, but yeah, didn't get organised quickly enough.
LPW, Tim, you're supposed to use that on what we want, so it discourages us from picking it. I mean, or you can vote with your king, who provides you with stability. Grumbling, the patricians turn their attention to business with the counts. Fortunately, the salt trade brings piles of gold to all parties. So everybody gets wealthy. When the chiefs eventually emerge from their lodges, they're not pleased with the patricians have abandoned their trade deals, but their faith in Skirnorn's wisdom is stronger than ever, so they're more defiant, and their faith can't go any lower anyway. Unfortunately, Chief Fogdalpau perished during the ceremonies, having eaten far too many vision mushrooms. Sorry, Fogdalpau, but the other chiefs say it's how she would have wanted to go. As they put their visions into practice, the crops flourish. The Archbishop's claim is a coincidence, but the chiefs fervently believe that Skirnion guides their hand. So the Chief Fogdalpau has died, saying, at least my bear is fine. But Fogdalpau 2 has joined the second, and now farming is abundant. Meanwhile, the bear remains happy and pampered in the northern lands. Happy bear. What do they say? Happy bear, happy life.
Mm-hmm.
A terrible storm has struck the north. Unfortunately, many houses have been swept away in the floods, and the roads are totally impassable. Right. So, do we spare no expense for rebuilding what was lost?
We have to get this authority down.
So you want to choose one that takes authority down? So you'd have to choose C. Am I right?
C.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's stability. I don't care about stability.
Oh, it's stability. So authority. No, there's no option here.
No, nothing. No, okay.
There's no option here to reduce that.
It is not an option, you're right, sorry. But I think we need to go for C.
Well, the north will have to fend for itself, just to reduce stability.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's just create some problems for Tim. C, everyone.
Yeah, go on, try and vote C. Vote C. See what happens.
Oh, yes.
No, vote C. No, vote C. Vote C. Don't do it. Go on.
Yeah,
Why, is there a problem?
No problem.
No problem. Oh,
no
okay.
problem at all.
Okay, that's cool.
No problem.
And the thing is, people are going to vote for the one that loses me money, but that's kind of fine because that's no longer anyone's goal, and it will increase my stability, which is good for their realm. So enjoy that, you rubes. You rubes. I actually like funding reconstruction projects. Gold flows from your treasury like water from a burst dam. In no time at all, the North's roads have been repaired and its houses rebuilt. And if money could bring back the dead, you'd have done that too. So, my treasury is lower, but healthy. The defiance of the North is now cordial, which is helpful for me. Stability is now stable. Trade is now modest. Farming is now bountiful. I'd like to reduce certain things, but, it's fine by me. Maddock will remember this. Contested wreck. Sorry, I didn't realise there was a storyline about Sam. What?
Sick burn.
An opportunity, Your Highness. A Kurth ship sunk last week just off our coast. I request permission to salvage the wreckage. Kurth vessels are always full of valuable things. Right, air boops. The choice is your air boops. Inkstained Danny. My good king, you have been neglecting the people of the coast. We beseech you to turn your attention east. The counts and chiefs have held your focus long enough. Dissent runs rampant in our cities. Please do something. Inkstained Danny, I'm trying. But there is an army of ice giants and bears. Very coughing up. Why do I low-key look fuckable? It's a good look. What can I say?
Oh, Ari boobs.
Ari boobs. Yeah. Sorry, not air boobs. Ari boobs. Ari boobs. Which voice do you want? Choice 1, the choice we all know. Or choice 2, the choice that no one knows. If indeed Ari Boops is available and present in the chat. What did Vague do? Oh, me? What did Vague do? I don't know.
If they don't respond, just use your normal voice. I don't think that was ever on the table.
My normal voice is the first voice. That's my normal voice. Well, wait. It might be off your coast, but it's in sploosh our waters. Nice. By the 9th. In fact, it's closer to our city of Hirthus than any of yours. But you ceded those waters years ago in exchange for a chest of silver. You're having money problems. Your greatness, esteemed council, don't let this liar fool you. Allow the chiefs to salvage the ship. Allow the patricians to salvage the ship. Salvage the ship, but return the bounty to Kurth. or leave the wreck alone. Guys, I don't mind. Vote your conscience.
Whatever, but have fun with it. That's the important thing.
Have fun with it. And yes, people, I did say sploosh. 7 Penguins, Inkstink Danny, sploosh.
Oh, it's tight. Split vote. Everything's just getting a bit.
Are we leaving the wreck alone? Are we allowing the patricians to salvage ship? I'm gonna let the vote run out. I don't mind. I just want people to get their votes in. Democracy is about participation more than anything else. We're leaving the wreck alone. We're leaving it alone. Going once. Going twice. Left alone. Leave the wreck. Let the squids have it.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Come on.
When are the squids going to get rich? I want to see a squid with a ermine coat.
Leave it alone. What of the bounty? What of the riches? Thorchange failed. Their defiance is now furious. Furious patricians. Maybe the furious patricians want to rebel. Little rebellion? Dunno. Give it a go. See how your military might stacks up. Everyone protests the decision, of course. Mad. Less than a week goes by before Chief A Coffee Cup secretly orders a salvage team to loot the wreck anyway, but it doesn't go well. The divers are dashed against the jagged reefs by a swarm of sharks. Somehow you are blamed for this. Well, it hurts the military might of the chiefs and makes them a bit more defiant. If we'd been allowed to explore the wreck openly, we could have worked together and the divers could have been better equipped. Goods be good. I say the king should stop meddling in our maritime affairs. Howdy Coyote, God forbid a patrician has hobbies. Jester.
They got to do their hobbies. If your hobby was getting dashed on the rocks, then
you love being dashed on the rocks, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. You're not, Your Majesty. These upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are always scheming to crown their region's preferred claimant. I still have no heir, but I've had no opportunity to have an heir. I said I will make my himbo Gregnant, and I've been given no choices to make this the case.
Trying to Gregnant this king.
Right, let's convene to the rebellion report. Okay, the patricians of the coast can still rebel. They haven't voted for it yet. They'd only need 7. LPW, you have your fuck month. Gregnancy takes a bit. I want Gregnancy now. An invitation. Oh, there was a your heir. Oh, we're going to get to your heir. You vote for rebellion by, I think it's exclamation mar rebel. We'll see it on the screen back there. Chief Young Cameron Diaz. Your Majesty, this year we'll be holding the winter feast in my clan hall. It would be an honour if you could attend. Yeah, I'll go there. Ha, I can't wait. The winter feast is a special time of year. You'll see. Exclamation mark rebel. Exclamation mark rebel if you're agreeing. My heir. Come on, Gregnancy. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. We have achieved Gregnancy. Should I die, I ask the crown be passed down to... The council hall is filled with nervous silence. I'm just going to say my child.
It is an egg, Elfie Beard.
It is just an egg, so I'm just holding an egg.
Yeah.
My child,
Excellent.
this egg. The assembled nobles break out in polite applause. By designating an heir, you have cemented the stability of the kingdom. Egg will rule. Your Grace, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child. What is their name? Oh, I was hoping I could make it egg. It's Circulus. It's Circulus Funt II. Most pleasing, Your Highness. I'm sure little Circulus Funt II will grow up to be an old chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spymaster soon. His nickname is Egg. Right, okay, we've got two votes to rebel. Plague ship? I hardly knew her. The Royal Navy has stopped a ship in the harbour at Thalassus. Your Majesty, this is a merchant vessel from Danae, and the crew have come down with some kind of plague. The captain refuses to go home, saying his crew need food and medical attention before offloading any cargo.
Yeah, I bet they do. They're not getting it, because they're full of plague.
That ship is carrying fine silks and rare dyes worth thousands. I don't care what happens to the crew. We need to secure those goods. Tell me more about this plague. The infected have high fevers, oozing pustules, uncontrollable vomiting, which I assume is uncomfortable. Sounds like creeping scourge, which bumped off half the kingdom a few centuries ago. Let's call a vote. So, who wants a plague?
Who wants plague?
Who wants plague?
Who votes plague?
Yeah, I'm not sure we should vote for plague.
Hmm.
And if we take the goods, there's a 50% chance that along with the goods we'll get some plague.
Which
So,
is bad.
I'm gonna veto just let's have some plague. I urge you not to vote for maybe some plague. So, and you can it's gonna cost you 300 either way. Amy, did you just forget the time? Oh, I thought we were going to continue a little bit, and then I got distracted, and now it's 7:30.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Okay, we should probably make this our last turn, and we can continue from where we left off, folks, once we get to the end of a season. So we'll get to the end of a season.
Don't take the goods. That's how you get plague.
That's how you get plague. Everyone, this is how you get plague.
This has happened throughout history.
This is why
Every
quarantine was so difficult, because you give people all of the facts, and yet somehow they're still like, yeah, no, but like 50%
But I want the stuff,
chance.
Though. I want to roll the dice. As
Okay,
Alfie.
we roll the dice. Voting has closed.
They're bad dice.
Oh, Amy says, I don't mind. I'm watching Chugs. I just want to make sure you realised. Let me know if you get too hungry, though, Amy, because I'm aware I do need to make dinner. Quarantine. Okay, let's find out. We roll the dice. We'll play until Amy's hunger calls otherwise. Roll the dice. Failed. Congratulations. We're going to get some plague now. You fucking twats. The dice and silks are carried onto port, much to Lord Patrician Leroy Jenkins' satisfaction. The crew are left to wait on the ship. Unfortunately, the silks must have been infested with fleas that carry the infection. A week later, your marshal brings you dire news. Your Majesty, signs of the creeping scourge have been seen in many towns along the coast. We must shut down the roads and quarantine the worst affected areas. Karen, well, sorry, Coast, you got some plague. Dead man, don't look at me. I voted for D. Thousands die. Soldiers die, leaving the armies undermanned. Farmers die, leaving the crops to rot in the fields. Fortunately, the plague is contained mostly to the coast.
Cool.
When the Navy finally boarded the quarantine ship months later, they find nothing but corpses. Great choices. Democracy at its finest.
To all the patricians who voted for that, you may have now fucked yourself, because now the counts are in reach of overtaking you in trade, which would mean that your scheme doesn't work.
Congrats.
So, congrats on that.
Who's the Circulus Funts now? Right. So, an auction can begin. Vote away.
Sorry, it says, that's fine, dice roll, go brr. I just like the sound of the dice rolling.
I just love the sound of the dice rolling. It's for me.
We need theatre. I'm going to get that authority down, because... So, Counts, you got to vote for the theatre, because I haven't got any money. And
Sam spent all of his money by any chance?
I spent all of my money on
Sam,
the
did
last
you by any
theatre.
chance spend all of your money on the theatre?
Because we need...
If I was anyone else
Theatre.
considering if they want to stop the Chiefs from continuing their schemes, I'd vote for D. Because the top two schemes are going to get funded. And it's what the Chiefs want.
I see the patricians have...
Patricians
have
want to
really-
increase that trade balance.
Yep.
Okay. Bastards. Okay, my ambition.
But now, the Counts... Now Counts keep the authority there, says LA. Yes, we need to make sure the authority does not go down. Because then
The Chiefs
will have an advantage. Yep.
no,
not down. No.
Yeah. You want to keep it 4. If you lower it,
Yeah.
the Chiefs
Yeah.
Also go. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the greatest king who ever lived. But so far, you have not convinced anyone. Your authority is still lackluster, Your Majesty. Right. Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from owning through you, you need to pivot. Change your image. Okay. My advice would be to infiltrate each region with your loyal suppliers. Defeat their schemes with schemes of your own. But your other advisors have other ideas. The common folk are a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Here's another idea. Declare war on the Ashmedan Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes if you win. Don't listen to the rest of these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any king who recovers it will rule over a golden age. I'm going to go for war.
This is the same treasurer who got you that shitty loan, though.
Yeah, that prick. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I've already taken the liberty of contacting the Ashmedan ambassador, and I've sent them a big box of shit just to kick off negotiations.
A big box of cockroaches and foreskins.
Greetings, Your Grace. I'm here to discuss the terms of our upcoming war. I was rather hoping I'd catch you by surprise. We all know there's a big war on the horizon. The only question is when. Now listen, the Ashmedan Empire is far larger than your kingdom. Didn't you wonder why we never squish you like a bug? It's because we're divided by internal conflicts. It may seem that the empire is ruled by its emperor. In reality, Ashmead is ruled by its generals, who battle endlessly for control of the capital. So why are you here? I'm here representing General Thalakanth, whose lands are safely distant from the border. If you were to invade, all we ask is that you send us your signal. We'll launch a civil war, risk taking advance of the chaos to bump off some of our own rivals. A bold plan. I will leave you to think on my words. Yeah! If we take advantage of the Ashmedan Empire's internal divisions, we may actually have a chance. If you beat our oldest enemy, that would shut the nobles up for good. But winning won't be that easy. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's farming and military as much as you can, and of course, there can't be open rebellion amongst the nobles.
Ash Time says, love the ambassador giving us empire secrets. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Thanks, mate.
He's like, look, this is going to happen, so you may as well be at the front of it.
Your Majesty, do you recall the loan agreement I signed with the patricians? No, did you even tell me about this? Your Majesty, I sent you the contract. You stamped it with the royal seal. I stamp 50 things a day. I can't read them as well. I see. Next time I'll run it past you in person. It turns out there were some hidden catches. See, the interest they're charging looked very reasonable at first, but it's doubling every 2 weeks. Before long, things will get exponential. This can't be legal. I poured through the law books. It's perfectly legal. Luckily, the patricians aren't pressing us for repayment yet, but there are signs that they're tricking the other regions into similar agreements. They're a trade powerhouse, the main economic engine of the kingdom. We need to call the council vote and stop the patricians before it's too late. Okay. So.
Yes, trade embargo.
Trade embargo, which will increase defiance, which I don't want and must stop. Pay off the other regions' debts from the treasury. Delay scheme for 1 season, which I could do. We can't do anything about debt. What are we, economists? So I don't want that. Other than that, do what you like. Delaying it works for me. People are very cross with me. For using my power.
Yeah, I mean that is. Yeah, I don't want.
Voting is closed. We can't do anything about debt. What are we, economists? All according to plan. The patricians wanted me to default on debt. A call for apprentices. It's been a while since we've been over here. Dark words, Your Grace. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Chensk. Hello.
Ooh, head rush. Ooh, head rush.
Hey, Dim.
Hello, friends. I know you're all having a lot of fun.
Would you like me to make dinner?
I'm really sorry. I can't eat food late at night at the minute, or it keeps me awake, and I'm slightly worried that if we eat too late, that I'm not gonna sleep.
Yep. Yeah, right, okay.
My malfunctioning body ruins
That's
everything.
Fine. No. We are way beyond our bounds here.
Hi, everyone.
Everyone will
We can pick
understand.
up where we left off, then.
Yeah, we absolutely can. Right, I'll get through this cutscene, and then we will finish. I believe it is the Lord of the Bells. Tell me more of this wizard.
Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. Brizgt has influence over sound and its counterpart, silence. Though its power seems meager compared to other wizards, they are not to be underestimated.
Can I just say I really appreciate that your chat is so lovely to me, because I enjoy the particular comment, which is Lazy Kiwi saying it's fine, we can fuck over Tim next time.
There's always time to fuck over Tim. They put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking serfs from all over the East are lining up for their chance.
Not just peasants, I, Elfie BLW, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those villagers are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen. You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servants' help. We can't let this go ahead. We have a potential wizard on the council that would present a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. Well, then we shall assemble the council. So, do we want to allow Elfie BLW to become a wizard, or require that she forfeits her noble title in order to become an apprentice, or forbid Elfie BLW from travelling to Chensk? I, for one, think a council wizard Elfie BLW would be fun. So vote your conscience.
Let Elfie be a wizard.
Let them be a wizard. Come on, mate. Wizard chief.
It's fun. It's
Like,
fun.
They're probably going to kill me, and I'm still like, wizard chief. Yes, please. Yes, please, wizard chief.
Wizard chief.
Come on, wizard chief. It's wizard chief time.
Yeah. Wizard, that chief.
By the blood of the dead, how will she keep up with her noble duties if she's spending all her time in the east with this wizard? The coast is enraged, the east is furious, the north are merely grumbling. And what if Knights Reserve she actually passes her apprenticeship? There's never been a wizard on the council before. You never know, might liven things up around here. I'm a bad king. You've nothing to fear from me, your greatness. I'll always have the kingdom's interests at heart, even as a wizard. Sweetie Terrence, Tim is actively succumbing to tuberculosis. Always. Elfie BLW sets off immediately on her journey to the east. Brizik's presence in Chensk attracts all sorts of visitors throughout the power. Through the power of their latent magic, magic starts to wilt crops for miles around. So the east is now lost farming, but gains some trade. There we go. Right, and on that note, we will pause there and resume. I think we should play again next weekend. I'm having a lot of fun. So thank you everyone for staying for this bumper stream. It was nice to see a lot of new faces, a lot of new people. I'm just going to double check Ko-fi to see if there's anything we missed. Don't think so. Nope, we're all up to date. So yeah, have a lovely rest of your evenings. I'm going to go feed my Amy. Thank you very much to all of you, to Moose for modding. We send our best wishes to Pentol, who could not be with us today. And thank you, Sam. You as well. You scheming, slimy fuckstick. What a prick. See you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye. Love you. Bye.